During the third millennia, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover. As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them, as America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how, by refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
And I said, hey, oi, let's chop your penis off. Oi, can I have my penis back? Why do you have dreadlocks, you white oppressor?
Royce Lopez.
Always be aborting. A always be aborting. Always be aborting.
Breaking news.
Breaking news,
You're
guys.
hearing it only on our show first. Apparently Donald Trump has worked out a deal. He will get the wall. Unfortunately, it's going to be a rock climbing wall.
Oh, no! The other side's going to be a slide. You climb the wall up and you just
lands into a nice, clean, chlorinated pool. And then you immediately get a welfare check. Fucking egg.
Oh, shit. He was a boy, he went to girl, now he wants to be a boy again.
Oh, God, just stay a girl if you're going to be this indecisive.
I think Caitlyn Jenner's a handsome woman with a great penis. Look, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with trannies. I just don't want to put that one's cock in my mouth.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast. Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time, here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce Lopez.
I got enemies, got a lot of enemies. Trying to drain a... sorry.
Come on, you can't say that.
Song blocked by YouTube's terms of service.
You know, there's a new thing that
You can't say bleep.
It's not blocked worldwide. We're blocked in the known universe.
Yeah. Hi, welcome aboard, guys.
Hi, everybody.
I actually butchered that because I'm really high. Sorry about that.
Can't say that.
Welcome aboard. Revenge of the Cis, folks. Mike Sheely, Royce Lopez, still here for now.
It's really scary now, though. It's like one of those things when, you know, in the murder movie, when you're like one of the last two left, you're like, one of us is going to die. Who's it going to be?
And then you start trying to figure out, is sticking together a good idea?
Or is it a bad
idea?
Exactly.
Do we split up? I've been playing a lot of Dead by Daylight with people now. Do you split up? Do you run?
It's very Hunger Gamesy right now going
very, very dicey right now. However, you know, we've been talking about it on and off the air. Okay, we are not in the optimal position to be getting shoved off the internet right now, as we're not big enough to be baller status off the internet. We're kind of like, oh boy, we're gonna go back to some ramen nights. So that's concerning. We should be like twice as big as we are if we're gonna get kicked off the internet right now. But we're here trying to make the best of it.
Yes.
Dude, it's not been fun.
So I was telling everybody in the chat, but do us a favor, because at this point, because I was thinking about it, and it's like, YouTube's not paying us anyway right now. And we're still going to go live on YouTube, obviously, because not everyone's going to do it. But if you guys want to help us out when you watch live, go to Dlive, dlive.tv/Revenge of the Cis. That's where PewDiePie's at. They actually give you notifications. I mean, we'll admit it's not the best.
Look, it's not the greatest platform yet. However,
it's a platform.
It's a platform, and eventually we're going to need something. Yeah. And it's not going to get better. Like Stream.me got pretty good It still needed improvement, but Stream.me started off pretty shitty.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? And the more people that went to it, like Ralph Retort, Medicare, all those people, they improved. So if Dlive's willing to reinvest in its infrastructure, make its site better over time, they're not going to get there unless certain people commit to it. So we might have to eventually make the plunge to Dlive anyway,
Right.
and then just export the show to YouTube, because we're not safe here. We don't feel, YouTube's not letting us feel safe here, and nobody's going to defend us. You can see it now. Carlos Mazza got in this pissing argument with fucking Crowder, who, by the way, they're all going to get their money in the end.
Oh, of
Bunch
course.
of creators lost their fucking monetization. And now you see these little fucking snakes like Tim Pool, who are like,
I saw that.
who are like, whoa, not Ford Fisher, but Ford Fisher's my pal. He's a journalist. Okay, fine. But what about comedians? Why
fuck them.
Why are you doing this? But you know what I mean?
I
Why
know
are you
exactly
doing
what
this?
you're talking about.
Because comedians have been sticking up for fucking journalists for years. And now you're just going to push the comedians out? Like, I have literally been called a white supremacist. I've been called the most hateful person ever. I have had people try to dox us, people come after us, say we're going after their family. Like, dude, we are two guys who have been just ridiculing people for 10 years. Equally, if you ask me. I mean, some people might get it a little more than others.
Right.
But there has never been any calls for violence on this program. There has never been any genuine hateful statements backed by malice ever made on this show. But it doesn't matter. No, fuck it. But Ford Fisher, we should worry about Ford Fisher, a guy who, let's be fair, did social media clickbait journalism. He just went to every white nationalist rally and taped it. He was the only guy that showed up to those events that knew how to film in landscape.
Right, exactly. And that
He made a name for
that
himself.
qualifies, yeah.
Ford Fisher's just a guy who went to white nationalist rallies and made a name for himself for learning how to hold his phone sideways, unlike every retarded boomer around him. And everybody, he's a journalist, guys. But it's funny because you could get a guy, like, let's say you get Ford Fisher. He could film a whole white nationalist rally on one side of the rally, right? And he can never say a word the whole time. We have remember Folklore Americana?
Yes.
You can get a guy like Folklore Americana to stand on the other side of the rally and film the same rally and not say a word. And you'll see these fucking channels will hit people like Folklore Americana. Well, you're a white nationalist. You're at a white nationalist rally. You're like, what? I'm a Hispanic guy at a white nationalist rally. He's covering it. And then they'll tell Ford Fisher, a white guy, like, no, you're good. What? There's no, like, this is the thing, man. You people are going to need to suffer too. That's how I feel about it. You journalists and all you independent content creators that didn't do anything wrong, guess what? You're going to have to eat this shit sandwich too. And it's your choice because you're not defending us now. So now when people go, well, what about Tim? Tim Pool won't get, because Tim Pool, you notice Medicare too is not demonetized? Medicare?
What happened with that?
What happened? I don't know. Medicare and Tim Pool, right, aren't monetized. And
Aren't demonetized, you mean?
Aren't.
Yeah, okay. Sorry.
And look at their Twitter feeds. They're not really, they got E3 going on. There's all this other shit. We got to talk. We don't have time to talk about.
Well, I will give credit to I do want to give credit to somebody who's still monetized and has not stopped talking about it. Keemstar.
Hey, Keem has been
exactly. I'm trying to give credit to people that are still pushing hard.
Keem is great, right? Because Keem is like that coworker with a really shitty attitude who's been there longer and has way more clout than you, and you can't speak up at the meeting, but they go, look, everybody's coming in Sunday for an unpaid bar clean, and Keem's the one that's like,
well, here's
this
a couple
is
of reasons.
Bullshit.
True Gamer says Medicare was never monetized, and somebody else is saying Medicare deletes his streams right after they broadcast.
It's fine if he deletes
which is true.
them, but you are monetized. You have super chats, you're monetized.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know
They're saying
that.
he wasn't monetized. You get super chats, then you're monetized.
Gotcha.
They're connected. They're not separate things.
Right.
You have to file for monetization, then they approve you.
Right. No, you're right. You're right. Maybe. Okay. He could have super chats, but he might not put ads in his videos, which is possible. where you could just take super chats if you want to, but if he's deleting the streams, I guess
I get it. Look, I'm not knocking. I'm just saying that he made a video. I get it, but I'm just saying the guys that aren't affected by this as much have been like, well, what are you gonna do, right? But no, to Royce's point though, Keem has been the like I said, the guy at work that can actually speak up when you can, and he's like, "This is bullshit." And I'm not coming in unpaid on a Sunday, and you're like, "Thank you, bro."
I'm in no way sucking Keem's dick for then he. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, to be fair, for somebody who this will probably never affect. I'll tell you this: Keemstar has been more vocal about this than Joe Rogan has. Sure, Joe Rogan might mention it in passing in a couple of his shows, but do you see Joe Rogan tweeting about this? Maybe one tweet and that's it, it goes away. Look, the perfect example to me is today, Dave Rubin, I agree, Dave Rubin posted a article, making fun of the New York Times for, the Vox adpocalypse and I can't believe, free speech and blah, blah, the typical fucking talking points. But then in the same breath, the 2 days after this happened, the most poorly timed video I've ever seen. You idiot! You could have waited a few months and then done this video.
Play button.
Yeah. So he.
He was like, "Hey, 1 million balloons falling."
Do you understand how poorly timed that is?
Doing videos with other fucking intellectual dark web guys where you have fucking duct tape over your mouths because they're holding you back. Look at my guy. Fucking go play fun. These fucking guys, man, commercials running at fucking $15 per CPM, fucking making cash hand over fist. And they're like, guys, look, nobody understands more than me what it's like to have the system trying to take you out. Oh, by the way, hang on, look at this. Ba-bam! Look at my gold play button.
Yeah, no, but you get what I'm saying though. Like, look, I'll be honest with you, Mike. If we for some reason this happened,
we ain't getting no play button.
No, I know, but let's say
we by the way, we could get 100,000 people to sub us today. They're not giving us. They'll just delete the channel.
Let's say we do. I hear you, but let's say for some weird glitch in the system, we get one. I would tell you without even talking to Mike, we're going to break it on air, right? We're going to destroy it on air. We're going to set it on fire.
I would never do that.
We would never. YouTube.
They'll never give us one.
YouTube. We will never do that.
I would never do that. I would never disrespect such a fine gift. You know, it's funny, man.
They make you pay for shipping?
No, like anybody who's ever done comedy or like radio or any kind of entertainment, but like we're all narcissists on some level. So
maybe you are.
I've had dreams and I've had daydreams about winning awards when I was up for them or even when I wasn't up for them, just winning awards. Like everybody has that daydream. I've never had a daydream where I won an award and I didn't smash it. I don't have it in me.
Very good point.
I just don't have it in. Like there's no award anybody could ever give me that isn't completely worthless, in my opinion. It's like, like one of these people could send a card, and that's awesome. That means way more than a fucking. If they were like, "You want to win a Webby Award?" I would go, "Let's go win a Webby Award." I would smash it right in front of them.
Remember years ago? This is years ago. Remember when we conned the Shorty Awards?
Oh God, that was bad.
We conned the Shorty Awards.
Yeah.
And then they changed their entire voting system because of it.
Yeah, that was not.
They paid for us to go to New York, and I sat there and watched Mayor
gamed their
Bloomberg.
system.
We gamed their entire system. Because, honestly, these awards, I mean, to me, I agree with Mike. They're fucking meaningless. Like who cares?
Gives a shit.
Barack Obama has a Nobel Peace Prize. Awards don't mean anything anymore.
None of this shit means anything.
So my point is, hey, Dave, Regressive Rubin.
Regressive.
Maybe doing an unboxing video of your play button.
Unboxing video.
Unboxing video. Maybe it was poorly timed because he mentioned something. He mentioned something in the.
I mean, isn't Dave Rubin basically just Milo with manners?
No, because Milo has opinions. Like, I wouldn't even give him that much.
He has very, very flexible opinions.
Well, he's very flexible from what I've heard. But he's married to a black guy. That's not hate speech, YouTube. That's just me saying that he's probably well endowed. What?
Married to.
Yeah, he's married.
Oh, you said dating.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, in my mind, they never passed that law.
Listen, they fought for their right
To party.
to be married and be treated as married, okay? And they promised us that they would never push further than that, Royce, and they haven't. So I'm not going to have you disrespect gay marriage right now.
But Mike.
No, case closed. Story over.
Mike.
They never did anything again.
But
They never came after our children, Royce. My mother was crazy.
no, Mike.
So
Have you not been reading news articles lately?
No, dude, my mom was crazy, trust me. She did not predict all of this shit down to the detail. You're a bigot. Anyway, moving on.
Then my grandmother and grandfather were lunatics. Like, if your mom was crazy, mine should have been locked up. Because...
Yeah. Now his grandparents, all they do all day is walk around, enjoy retirement, and go, I told you so.
You're right.
I told you so. Hey, Royce, do me a favor. Can you go to the store for me? Because I'm not going to the store. I'm not going out in that world anymore. Can you go through the training parade?
And then you know what you have to do? You have to go for them because in reality, you know you created this world.
Yeah.
You helped. You did it. Or at least, look.
They go up to him and
worst,
they tell him in Spanish, hey, please do me a favor. Go across the street, go through the training parade and get me some cigarettes because I'm not doing it.
That's the way I look at it. But you're right. And you know why you go do it? Because at worst, you helped create it.
Yeah. And you're like,
At best, you didn't stop it.
Yeah.
And I'm guilty. I mean, I'm assuming you would say you're guilty. There's some stuff in my 20s that I believe that I'm like, this is partially my fault.
we picked up the torch and ran with it, but these boomers really did this to us.
Agreed. But my point is that, look, for example, who were the bad guys in World War II? The Nazis, the Japanese. Italy was bad, too.
I default to just saying that the bad guys in World War II are only the Japanese. They were the worst of the bunch.
Really?
Yes, the absolute worst of the bunch.
I mean, I'm with you, I guess.
I love how Japan in World War II, like, they just got so riled up that they just hopped into the mix. It wasn't even. They were like, we get to keep Korea, though, right? Like, that's. They just. Then everybody thinks Japan people are just polite and they make technology. And they're like, nah, dude, you don't sleep on Japanese people. Because they're like the Asian Germans. Like every couple hundred years, they're going to come back and start samurai swording Koreans and trying to. They will always think Korea is theirs. Deep down, they're going to be like, someday Korea. Both Koreas.
So. So this is Dave. This is 2 days after the apocalypse. Okay.
By the way, Dave Rubin is straight out of Central Casting. If you go, I need a good-looking, sensible gay boyfriend.
Safe gay boyfriend.
Yeah.
Safe.
I need the gay boyfriend you'll root for at a TV show, and they'd be like, "What do you think of this guy?"
He's
Perfect.
the gay guy they would cast in Modern Family.
Exactly. You're like, I like this guy.
Yeah, he's not threatening.
Yeah, like he's the kind of guy. His house smells amazing.
Like, he's the kind of gay guy that if they do have him kiss his husband on camera, it's just a peck. You know, it's not.
You go into his house and it smells like chocolate chip cookies baking, and you go, "Are you making cookies?" And he goes, "No, we just pay a guy, and he makes it smells like cookies all the time."
We actually found the guy that pipes in the smell at Disney World.
That's what I mean. You're like, what? Please take your shoes off.
Dave looks like a guy who has a minor in interior designing.
He does, but he looks like a guy who's never had a guest on his podcast that didn't have to do their interview with their shoes off.
He looks like the guy. Dave Rubin looks like a guy who has a candle and wet wipes in his guest bathroom. That's what Dave Rubin looks like.
Dave Rubin looks like one of those actors your girlfriend goes, "Wow, really? He just came out as gay. I never would have known." And you're like, "You didn't know he was gay?"
Yes, exactly.
You're like, I mean, we knew, we just didn't care, but you know.
Dave Rubin is the Ricky Martin of the intellectual dark web.
Dave Rubin actually does look like one of those guys that plays a husband and a father on an old CBS sitcom, and they pay him extra money to not be gay in public.
You're right. You're right.
Remember back in like the 80s and 90s, they'd be like, "Look, you're gonna nobody's gonna watch Everybody Loves Raymond anymore. Raymond's out fucking sucking dicks all willy-nilly."
Yeah. Dave Rubin looks like a guy they forced Katie Holmes to marry.
No, he really does though. He really does. She's always in some weird asexual
right?
relationship
Yeah.
with a gay guy.
Jamie Foxx. Fuck, man.
She's always with a gay guy. And everybody's like, why would you think that is? And I'm like, she's probably asexual. God knows what Hollywood did to her. So she's probably
fuck.
like, just don't touch me. I just want to.
Okay, look. He hasn't even talked yet. Let's just play his unboxing video.
Lamnot says, it's your HPV, Sam Harris. I'm just carrying it for you.
Okay, come on, man.
That's funny.
All right, it's funny. I will give you that it's funny. Thank you to everyone that's moved over to Dlive, by the way.
Is it pumping up over there?
It is. You know what? Maybe
Hey.
what we should do, and we'll talk about it off air. But maybe we'll pick one day a week where we just do we don't do YouTube and just do Dlive. What do you think?
Yeah, we'll pick one day a week and we'll do YouTube.
No, you said it backwards.
Nah, fuck YouTube. I want to get out of here.
Let's go back
Get
to
outta here.
Let's go back to Dave Rubin's poorly timed unboxing video.
He left, but the guy's doing Bill Maher tonight, and I think he honestly would have done 5 or 6 hours with me. But I felt like we hit the bulk. We're going to definitely do it again, and I have a feeling that he's only going to go up from here. So box it right in front of you, box them, and they talk. Shall see. But that's not why I'm doing this video right now. I'm doing this video because today I received a package from YouTube, and I thought, why not do our first ever unboxing video? I don't know how many of you know this, but one of the hip things that the kids are doing on the computer these days is they buy things online and then they unbox them and they talk very soft and very sensually as they're unboxing the things. And I'm going...
Dave Rubin, you know what Dave Rubin is? He's just an honest Steven Crowder. If Steven Crowder wasn't a sociopath who had to hide everything about himself, Dave Rubin's just like, I'm a gay guy. You want to check out my play button? Yay. Like, he's so oblivious that he doesn't even realize, like, censorship, freedom of speech. You guys want to see my play button? Yay. Like, he's just childlike.
Dave Rubin looks like he works at a high-end clothing store, like at a Armani Exchange.
Yeah.
You know? Like, not a cheap one, but like an Armani Exchange.
He looks like he works at a store that sells $700 ironically tattered jeans.
Yes. Dave Rubin looks like he works at one of those stores where they have a security guard, but they only have 4 things inside. So you wonder, how does this place make money? How does
Soft
this place make
piano
money?
music
Yes.
is playing?
Yes, exactly.
You only sell handkerchiefs here,
Yes.
sir. What is this?
He works at stores that give you complimentary water bottles when you walk in.
This nigga looks like somebody who works at a Pocket Square store.
Oh,
A Pocket Square
That's all
outlet
they
store.
sell?
That's all it is. Not even the ties to go with them.
oh, you're talking
No.
about the Pocket Republic?
You have to go
I've been there.
across the outlets to the tie.
But they're owned by the same company.
Same guy, but
they
he got a really good deal on the bookend of the leases. He didn't want to pay for one big store.
Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. It's been a long time coming, Dave.
Oh,
It's
fuck.
been a long time coming.
Plus, we make a lot of money on the ties. We write off all of the Pocket Squares as a loss. And then we
Oh,
break
fuck.
even.
Fucking A-Dubs goes, Dave looks like he works at Sephora. Yes, exactly. All right, Dave. Let's check.
Dave
but-
Rubin looks like one of those gay guys who'll still fuck a dude's wife just to get back at him.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Yes.
he still has enough in him to go, hell yeah, get this son of a bitch.
Dave Rubin looks like a guy that owns 3 different wallets.
It's so true.
Yeah. He swaps it out to match his shoes.
Oh, my God.
to unbox whatever this might be from YouTube right now. I have
Dave
no
Rubin
idea
looks
what
like
it
a guy who
could
has so
possibly
many
be. I'm gonna
outfits
unbox it right in front of you live
That the
here
guest
on
room in his
Periscope.
house has no closet space. We'll make some room for you. Sorry, I just have a lot of diesel jeans.
Could be a bomb. You know what I mean? I don't think YouTube's that thrilled with me these days. I went on Crowder yesterday, and he's like a white supremacist or something. So I'm going to unbox this thing. We'll see what it is. Oh, and I should show you, as long as we have a theory as to what it might be. And because of that theory, I thought, why don't I bust out my Emmy? This is an actual Emmy. This is my Emmy. People don't know that I possess an Emmy, but I do have an Emmy. This is a real Emmy. We can get pretty close. You can see this is the real deal. The National Academy.
Why would you?
Does he really have an Emmy or is he bullshit? Like, for what? What has he
probably
done?
does.
For what?
Does it matter? Does any of this matter anymore?
He looks like a guy who would win Best Set Design at the Tony
Yeah,
Awards.
that's what I mean. But Emmys, they give out so many now that
That's
they're
true.
it's like
They're
Comedy
worthless,
Central
yeah.
specials.
Yeah.
Who doesn't have one?
Yeah.
Big J has one who just was crowd work.
Oh, Swally and Doc, your mods over at Dlive. Take care of business.
Oh, what about me?
Well, you have to say something in the
I
chat.
did. I've been talking I'm right there.
Oh, sorry. I'm running a show, Mike.
But I host the show with you.
Yeah, are you?
Television, arts, and
I
sciences.
got you.
As you can see, this is an actual Emmy, and I have an Emmy, which is pretty great. I think everyone could agree. It's
You know
pretty
what this
great
guy
to
reminds
have
me
an
of,
Emmy.
right? There was
That's
this
something
guy,
you
right?
really
He was a
did.
Jewish
How did you get an Emmy?
There was this Jewish guy I used to buy weed from in Boca, and he was always showing
Sure
us.
wasn't diamonds?
He was always showing us his stuff, and it was always like we were struggling back then, and it was just like nobody cares. And it was like even if we weren't, even if we also had stuff, it's like nobody cares. Like he had to show you how he had to hire a guy to calibrate his surround sound stereo thing in his fucking living room, like that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Like, and he's like has to go on and on about his car and how he had it specially, and you're like, this shit is all meaningless. Like, I'm glad it brings you joy, but telling me about your cool toys should never be the thing that brings you joy. If your toys bring you joy, get into that shit, man. If you want to get a motorcycle and do your little wheelies and shit, go for it. But don't push it on everything. Look at dude, check it out. Look at my specially calibrated Bose system. Cares.
Studio Mansion goes, Dave looks like he's got a pretty sweet collection of sandals. I don't know why.
Dave Rubin looks like the kind of guy who halfway to the beach gets really, really angry because he put the wrong sandals on. Like his day would just be irreparably ruined. I wanted to wear my blue ones.
Well, I don't want to get into the full story, but yada, yada, yada. John Stossel has 16 Emmys. He likes what I'm doing. He sent me one of his Emmys. But whatever
Hey,
the point is,
Mike,
I have an
you
Emmy.
know I would never do this. But I just want you, this is not for you to read out loud, but it's just to make you feel better.
Okay, yeah. I see it. That's hilarious.
Okay, sorry. Sorry, that's just for Mike.
Okay, so now YouTube sent me a box. This is a fancy box.
Here it comes.
And I'm very excited. My guys gave me the fancy letter opener. What is this? This is not copper. What would you call this? What color is this? Copper? This is copper? All right. I have a copper letter
Guys,
opener.
that's
And
the
a YouTube
dagger
box.
that Dave Rubin used to stab me in the back. That's the intellectual dark web's dagger of unlogos.
By the way, the only way it works is like you.
it's the dagger of wizardry.
Well, yes, each one of them has their own dagger. If you collect all of them, you can actually kill Jordan Peterson.
Guys, I need you to go out and kill each member of the intellectual dark web and collect their daggers. We're not far off from that. we're about a month away when the heat starts getting to them. Guys, collect the daggers, get them together, melt them down, and make me a sword. Like, what is he talking about?
Very excited. Anything could be in here. We have our suspicions. Oh wait, I have to talk like an unboxer. You're at a good distance there. I'm taking the copper letter.
How is this different than the way you normally talk, Rubin?
I hope the return address says fucking Theodore Kaczynski.
Come on, man. Can't say
From
that.
YouTube CEO Susan.
Oh no, it's just a box full of white powder.
Some alarm goes off, everybody just starts running
The
out.
dude's dressed like they're at the end of ET walk in.
Yes,
You know?
they built a tent
Yeah,
around poor
exactly.
Dave. Like, what happened? I don't know, man. It's weird.
Oh fuck, he looks like John Travolta in that Bubble Boy movie.
But like, seriously, oh god, this is enraging.
So, but he does this after he talks shit about YouTube. First off, I don't think they just send it to you. I think you have to, when you hit it, they prompt you and they go, "Would you like us to?"
Oh, I'm sure, and you have to buy it. I'm sure you got to pay a
And
little something.
I don't. I mean, again, I don't know.
Depends. I'm sure like PewDiePie
Yeah.
didn't have to pay for his customer.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm sure they went there and sent 2 hookers and they
Right.
whatever he wants.
Wajicki. You're bigger than Vancouver. You're bigger than Venice. You're even bigger than Las Vegas. 1 million subscribers. Maybe you've imagined that day for a long time, or maybe you've never thought you'd grow so big.
I would
Either
fucking-
way.
How angry?
I would be so angry.
Right? Like, but my point is this: like, I would like to think, and I mean,
This is so
I really
gay.
would like to think that if it was, and I know it would never be us, but if it was us, we're in a position where we did get 1 million, and for some reason we skirted the system, we got monetized for 1 million, and this started happening to other people. I would read this, especially 2 days after that, and be in disgust and go, I don't want this. I want you to fix your shit platform.
Yes.
I don't want this.
Not much can match the satisfaction of finding out that your creativity, your ideas, and your voice speaks to 1 million people across the globe.
Yeah, you know what could match it? Not destroying free speech as we know it, YouTube. That would probably match a golden plaque that I could go, hey, check it out. It's next to my world's best gay dad mug. Fuck you, Dave.
Oh, fuck. Gay uncle.
We
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Gay men can't be fathers.
know that being able to touch the lives of so many people is reward enough, but we're incredibly proud for all you've done, so we hope you'll accept this Gold Creator Reward as a token of our esteem. With your track record, we suspect you're only going to keep growing, and we can't wait to see you reach your next milestone, 10 million subscribers.
And at the end it says, you're lucky you're gay. Because if you weren't gay, you'd be demonetized like the rest of
If he
them.
wasn't, let's be fair here. If he wasn't, probably would be in trouble.
But also, if he wasn't, he also wouldn't have 1 million
Yeah,
subscribers.
he wouldn't. Nobody would know who he was.
Yeah, so it's
That's right.
one of those weird, catch-22
It's like
things.
the based gay guys and the based they're like the based black guys.
Right.
There are certain people where, and I'm not disparaging their character. I'm simply saying that there would be they wouldn't be a thing
Right.
without the gimmick. You know what I mean? If you're like, oh, I'm a black dude with a MAGA hat on, check me out. It's like, okay, but if you weren't a black guy, that's like taking the clown makeup away from Doink. You'd
Right.
just be Matt Bourne, and you'd come out and everybody go, but the clown guy was awesome. Where's the clown guy?
Yeah, you're right. It's like that girl that I'm sure you've seen on Facebook that she's a girl that's really good at throwing a football. It's like any male quarterback's better than her, but it's like,
course.
oh, but you're the girl that could throw a spiral.
Let's be fair. Literally, any kicker is better than her. Any male kicker could probably come out.
that's okay,
Don't
right,
they
I
usually alternate as quarterback when they're
Yes,
really hurt?
yes.
Yes. I guarantee you a kicker would come out and go, all right, go long.
For a while, I remember the game for a while, the Jets' third-string quarterback was your punter.
Yeah. That's what I
Remember
mean.
that?
Coming out smoking a cigarette. I got this.
Tupa. I think the guy would say was Tupa. That was your punter that was also a quarterback.
We are like remember the movie Major League? We're like the
Yeah.
Cleveland Indians of fucking football. But yeah, sorry, Dave, you're boring.
So, no, yeah, it really is rough,
By the way,
right?
I'm trying to push everybody over to Dlive so we can beat Brittany Venti.
What's she doing?
Something
Something with her tits?
Something, yeah, I don't know. Something looking like a fucking MS Paint picture.
that's not
she
nice.
really looks like a living MS Paint picture. But yeah,
I'm nicer. I say Mario Paint.
we're only like 100 away from beating her, so let's all move to Dlive.
It may seem far away, but remember the days when you were psyched to have 1,000? You've amazed us. Keep daring, keep dreaming big, and keep creating. You're the inspiration for everything we do. Sincerely, Susan, CEO of YouTube. That is very nice.
Now, anybody with dignity.
Dude, anybody.
Anybody with dignity would have smashed this fucking thing.
But my point is,
Remember the good old days of Opie getting like a pinball machine?
Yeah.
And smashing it to bits?
this probably, yeah, you go to Dlive on iPhone. They have an app. I do get, maybe, I will agree, unreasonably mad at this. But it's a matter of you're profiting off of the very people that are getting fucked, Dave. In this situation, number one, you had two routes. One, the route that I think I would have done and Mike would have done is open it, read it, fucking wipe my ass with it, and broken this with a sledgehammer. I mean, what I would have done. And I mean that, sincerely.
And then I think we honestly would have probably then mailed pieces
Yeah.
to our top patrons.
That would have been awesome.
Sawed it off into, like, remember they used to do it with, like,
Yeah.
the WrestleMania canvas? We would have it cut off into small cubes by some machinist nearby and then just mail it off to our top patrons. Everybody get a piece of the fucking...
That's what I would have done. But
Stupid piece of shit.
Dave, even in a self-preserving kind of way, if you still wanted this, right? You would have held on to the box and waited a few months, right? Waited a couple months till it died down and everybody forgot. Because you know we're going to be forgotten. All the smaller content creators that are fucked, they're going to talk about it for a couple weeks and then we're going to be forgotten. No one's going to care. That's what's going to happen. I mean, that's just how it works. We've been through this. We've been through the rigmarole. This is how it works. But instead of waiting, you thought in your intellectual dark web brain that you're going to, I know what I'll do. You know what isn't tone deaf? Knowing that one of my quote-unquote friends, Crowder, literally just got demonetized.
Literally?
Like, literally, dude? Like, bro?
Literally?
Like, bro, like, literally, dude? just got demonetized. I am going to read it and go, wow, thanks, that's so kind. Because, guys, please understand, these fuckers are all pandering to you. They don't, as long as they keep their verified check marks, as long as they're getting their money, they don't care. Stop telling us that we need to stand up for guys like this, because guys like this pretend to stand up for us, but then they gladly take all their shit from YouTube. They'll take their check every week. Yeah. They don't care.
Well,
they
not only that,
care.
Not only that, don't tell us not to stick. That we're not sticking up for them, because we have already in the past stuck up for these people.
We have, always.
And they've had multiple opportunities to stick up for us back. They know who we are. They're lying to you when they say they don't. We were all over this shit when we were in fucking Newsweek, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah.
They know who the fuck we are. So they had a chance to reciprocate their, because we've always had moral integrity. We're not sticking up for them anymore. Are we against the demonetization? Absolutely. We're still against
Of
censorship.
course, always will
But I'm
be.
not going to cry from the mountaintops for people who don't give a fuck about us.
Can I tell you one of my proudest moments? And normally I don't do stuff like this without talking to Mike, but I knew he wouldn't care. He was one of my proudest moments was telling Newsweek to get fucked.
Yeah.
That made me so happy to tell that fucker. Because you always go, if they ever come, people, yeah, sure, if the news could come to you, you're going to talk to him. The fuck I was. And it felt really good to tell them to get fucked. And then, by the way, they spun the article anyway, as we knew they were going to do. But
I quoted Mel Gibson, our Mel Gibson.
Oh, the good one.
With the blogger back in the day when she's like, I'm going to write an article about you being an anti-Semite. Do you have anything you want to add to it? And I was like, yeah, I am urban survival faggot. I was like, and
That's
you need
one
to
of my
quote
favorites.
me. Yeah. I was like, and you need to quote me if you write the article. I don't treat, you understand, I have no regard for you.
Yeah.
I have no... it's weird that they were then they thought they would double down and go, they told us not to talk to the press. You're fucking right, we did.
Yeah.
That's like snitching, in our opinion.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know how many, last year and the year before, do you know how many people I knew that were in fringe sort of alt-right circles that were like, dude, some guy from Vice or some guy from something's reaching out to me, and we would just, don't talk to anybody. There's never in history has a reporter showed up and made things better. Just tell them to fuck off.
All right, here we go, people. It is wrapped in plastic. This is, that's a box there.
This is like he's regarding it with too much value.
I'm struggling a little bit with the YouTube people right now. We're not thrilled with what's going on with the algorithm.
But
I think that something started clicking when he, right here as he was going I better say something, because they're going to, all my people that listen, they're going to know that I'm a phony.
Some videos and, purging subscribers and some of that stuff. But this is actually this is actually very cool.
I just said, but I thought I was kidding.
That stuff. So this,
guys, look, I shit on YouTube a lot, but come on, they're pretty awesome, right? #1 video streaming service in the world. Am I right? Huh? Come on, Susan Wojcicki, huh? Come on, give me a hug, girl. Look, I know. Look, I've said, guys, I've said some things. And this is Ken Fresno. I'm the actor who plays Mike Shuley. Give us a gold play button, Susie, baby.
Please.
Well, I'll do whatever you want. I'll say whatever you want. Hey, diversity is our strength. Am I right? Come on.
I love diversity.
Listen, a couple kids get pushed off a couple balconies at the mall, right? Hey, you can't make an omelet of democracy without breaking a few eggs. I get it. Can you give him a play button, please?
Please?
Please? Fiending for a play button. Can I give him a monetization back?
This is the YouTube presented to the Rubin report for passing 1 million subscribers. Although if they keep purging our subscribers, we could be the first ever channel that got the plaque, and then it's up at 900,000. This is actually pretty cool. This thing actually feels like sort of hefty and whatever. So this will go up in the.
Dave, I can't imagine you'd be the first 1 million+ channel to get deleted either. That's bullshit. That's a lie.
Yeah. No, but he thinks that they're purging their. He thinks that
he doesn't think that. He doesn't really believe.
No, I know
that.
he doesn't. But he's been selling for the past few months that YouTube has been purging subscribers. But at the same time,
he believes that
they sent him that. At the same time,
he believes that he's being censored and Crowder's being censored.
Yeah.
The same way that Brock Lesnar or Paul Heyman believes on Monday Night Raw that Brock Lesnar is going to literally murder somebody next Thursday on SmackDown. He's good at selling it. He's like, no, don't get into the ring. Brock Lesnar through Tuesday is going to kill you literally. And you go, wow, this is going to be great. guys, I'm gonna let you in on a little. I don't want to. I know wrestling, WWE's in a tough
Okay, but
way.
I haven't seen Raw this week
I
yet.
don't want to make it
Okay.
worse for WWE than it already is. So I don't want to ruin this for you guys. Paul Heyman gets paid to act like he thinks that Brock Lesnar's just going to kill everybody in his path. And then they go in the back and then they eat craft services and everybody has polite conversations. That's how it really works. That's how this works to a lesser extent. Stop it. And we're the fucking ones wrestling in middle school gyms, and the big boys are now also reaching out to the middle schools and going, you shouldn't have these sort of people in your establishment. And you're like, you're not even letting us have the middle school gyms? Come on, man. We just want to do our dumb flips.
Room, and I'm super psyched. You know, for all my frustrations with YouTube,
Super
and I know
psyched.
you guys know all the stuff that's going on with the deplatforming and censoring and demonetization and channels being taken away, and the struggles with what's going on with Crowder, and it seems
struggles
like
of Dave
tech
Rubin.
companies are colluding against all this and all that.
The struggles.
And you know what I would have said after he said all those things? And because of all those things, I will not accept this. This is actually a symbol of your hypocrisy, YouTube. And I don't want it. I will now be cutting it up with a sawzall right in front of the camera.
That's definitely. Well, I wouldn't have cut it up with a saw right away. I probably would have taken it to the range.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And then probably would have done some fire stuff. Then we would have sent it off to some guy that can cut it into the smallest pieces.
And actually, in
possible.
Orlando is one of the couple places where you could actually fire. There's places where you let you fire actual machine guns.
Yeah, you go there outdoors. Yeah, you just fucking lay waste. And then we would go hire some dude and go look, cut it into the smallest pieces you can.
Yes.
And we just send it out to people. We're like, hey,
There you
piece of
go.
history there for you.
It's pretty awesome. We're in my freaking garage right now. We built something awesome because of you guys.
Yeah, let me guess. In your garage, wearing Rancho Cucamonga. Fuck you, Dave. You were never broke before this, so don't act like you fucking clawed up from what?
You don't know the struggle, bro.
of what? The struggle of what? Eating at Morton's every night? Those struggles? The struggles of they always order an Uber Plus because they don't want some Mexican picking them up in their Honda?
We're fully fan funded. DaveRubin.com/donate if you want to join, so that we.
You're not fully fan funded. If you were fully fan funded, you wouldn't be monetized on YouTube. You're getting ad revenue. You know who's fully fan funded? Pot Awful. He is fully fan funded.
You know who's fully fan funded? Mike David.
Yeah.
You know who's fully fan funded? And I hate to admit it, but TRS. They're like fully, just people go here. Like, we'll keep you. You got to
Yeah.
be off the grid. But you're not, sir. You're quite mainstream. That's our big problem. Even people go, why do you go after these guys? Because they're all rather giant mainstream blue checkmark people crying about being oppressed. They're
Right.
literally taking the idea of the oppression away from people who are literally being oppressed. Am I wrong here?
No, you're 100% right.
It's like when a gay guy goes up to like a black guy and goes, "Oh my God, I know being gay. It's like literally worse than slavery." You know what I mean? And the black guy's going, "What the fuck? What are you talking about? Like, we were beaten and whipped, and if we tried to get off the property, they shot us. Like, what are you talking about?" It's literally like the same thing. That's what these guys are doing, and we're like literally the slaves going, no, we're the ones getting whipped and not getting paid.
That's a good point. Someone in the chat goes, this guy was literally on Tucker Carlson twice last week. We're not going to be invited on Tucker. That ain't shit going to happen to us. So you're absolutely right, man. It's you know what it's like. It's like if you go to Venezuela. Venezuela's a good country, right? Where you could pick where people are literally starving, like they're starving in the street, and you were to walk up and you go, "I know, man. One day I didn't eat for like 2 days." They'd be like,
Not
"What?"
even 2 days. One
one
day. No, you see what it is? It's like they go, "I'm from Venezuela. I'm actually starving to death right now."
You see
And
my
they say-
bones.
And you're like, dude, I hear that, man. I haven't eaten since like yesterday morning.
Yeah.
I could go for something right now. I get it. You son of
But,
a bitch.
I mean,
I'm dying.
I know what it's like to starve. I've done an intermittent fast once.
Yeah.
I mean, it was on purpose.
I
was trying to get in ketosis.
I went like full 36 hours.
It
was crazy,
felt great.
bro.
I mean, I still had my shakes and stuff.
I still had water.
Yeah.
And I still had light granola bars.
And I still had access to power.
And I actually did stop at Wendy's twice. But that,
that doesn't count. You get a couple 4 pieces with some ranch.
But
What
that's
are you gonna do?
still, it's like your body barely registers it. Dying. Oh, we're so close to winning, guys. Come on. Everyone go to Dlive. I want everyone over at
yes.
Dlive.
I've been doing. Well, let me read some. And by the way, Dave Rubin's an idiot.
We're almost number one.
I just wanted to end to clip that out for later. Let me read some Streamlabs because that is the only way you could donate live, of course, unless you want to give Lino points on Dlive. But donate directly. Streamlabs.com/Revenge of the Sisters. Our super chats are gone. Thomas Lewinsky, ship posters of Scotland Unite. That's me and Lacey Royce. Dr. O event earlier on Daywave. No words. Great show, bud. Thank you. Eddie Cade. Hey, guys. I think it's time I come clean and face reality. I can't deny it anymore, so here it goes.
Gay guy.
Everyone, I'm a goddamn moron.
Well, you'll fit in just fine around
Yeah,
here.
you'll be fine here.
You'll get no judgments about being a moron around here.
Yeah. We encourage it, actually. Tom Fanks, in lieu of demonetization, you get your Patreon numbers up by pledging half of your check to mental health charities. Q Mercer's Joe Matarese. We have over 1,000 people, but only 172 subscribers.
Guys,
It's truly pathetic.
sign up on my Patreon. It's going half of it to charity.
That's the best way. That's the best way. So
To
yeah,
Right Love on Our Arms, which, by the way, is an organization that doesn't actually provide any mental health groups. It only refers you to ones that are other charities.
that reminds me. I should get Better Health and see if we get them as sponsors. Yeah, guys, over to D Live because at least they're fucking paying us. There you go. For now,
Why is it that all of the success stories from To Right Love on Our Arms come from people who work for them? It's pretty weird. Let's make some money.
All right. Let's.
So close. I'm obsessed with this now.
We'll do the.
We gotta win. We're beating Brittany Venti, but we're not number one. We gotta be number. We keep hovering at number 3. Number 3, number 2. We can do this.
We got some Owen stuff, but I'm gonna do that second hour.
Guys!
It always goes late. We'll do that second hour, but I do want to do this stuff first.
Did anything happen with Owen? I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, a lot did. Oh, reminder. Since if you guys want to sign up, patreon.com/we're not sorry. None of the money goes to charity. Don't worry about it. Patreon.com/we're not sorry. Something else I wanted to plug. Haven't plugged it in a while. Unfortunately,
Somebody in the chat said I don't appreciate the covert anti-Semitism. Have we literally said anything about Jewish people in the past 45
well,
minutes?
I think they might have been joking.
I don't know anymore, man. It's literally that word gets thrown around so much, and you're like, we literally just talked about Dave Rubin for 45 minutes, and I don't even think his Jewishness came up once.
No.
You people are insane.
Just his actions.
Just his abominable lifestyle.
Yeah, I mean, now it is. These are jokes, guys.
Come on, we'll have a little fun around here.
Hey, don't you ever accuse us of not being straightforward, okay?
Goddamn right.
It's not subversive. It's right in your face. I want to plug this again. Support David's fight against cancer. We haven't plugged it in a bit, and he's fighting the fight. So his family can use any help they could get. He's 19 years old. He got testicular, stomach, and bladder cancer all at the same time. And the family doesn't have health insurance. Well, he doesn't have health insurance, and he's 19, so he's going through all the treatments. So, all joking aside and everything, if you want to help out, that's to click the link there for his GoFundMe and support David's fight against cancer. All right, guys. I want to make sure I plug that because it's been my fault. So much has been going on.
No, me too, man. I haven't.
It's just
I'm
so
actually
much.
donating right now, as we speak. So.
Yeah, it's happened. I mean, it's just so much has been going on, and I don't want to trivialize that because we talk about the demonetization in YouTube and all that stuff, and that stuff is important to content creators and everything. But there is stuff that's more important. You know what I mean? And we have to be honest with that. We can't act like everything is the end of the world. So it's support David's fight against cancer. 19 years old, stomach, bladder, and testicular cancer, and he's going through He's going through treatment now, so in any way you could help, let's see what we could do. You know, for as much as they try to say we're bad people, we really do try to help when we can. So, Mike, you sent me this story.
Oh shit, that's right. I got a new bank card. Never mind.
What's up? You can do it later.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it during the commercial break. I thought we were going to commercial, and I looked. I'm like, oh,
No,
wow,
no, we're not. I just was yeah. What's going on with Lauren Southern?
She's retired.
Now, Mike, why did she retire?
Because, you know, she really feels like she's sort of reached her crescendo in her career.
How old is she?
She's like 27 or 28, 29. I don't know.
How do you peak at 27?
Hear me out on this.
Well,
she's-
Kurt Cobain, I guess.
She's
did.
done everything she can to fight for the forces of good. And she's decided that now is a great time to sort of walk away from all that suddenly, without any warning, to retire to a nice private life in a yeah.
Apparently, Milo wrote something that tells the story a little bit differently.
We sure did, which is why I set it up like, yep, just this is the story. Oh
All right,
boy, yeah. Things get spicy.
Not even, and I apologize for my voice, guys. I'm still getting over it. So, not even trying to hide. Say farewell to the klepto queens of the British far right. If you've ever donated to Tommy Robinson, the British free speech and anti-Islamist activist dubbed the backbone of Britain by Steve Bannon, there's a fair chance your money didn't end up paying for his tour bus or security guards, but was instead diverted to pay for a champagne-fueled gay soirees in some of London's most expensive zip codes. Whoa. Wait. Hold on. I'm sorry. I really, oh, God. Hold on.
What's the matter?
Give me a second here.
What's the matter? What's your problem?
And maybe it says it later. Is Milo implying that Tommy Robinson's having gay orgies?
No.
right,
I'll give you. Do you want to get the whole fucking spiel from
Yes.
this whole article?
Yeah.
I want a quick rundown.
Give me a quick rundown.
So Tommy Robinson had these two guys that were working for him that were gay guys.
Okay.
Whereas like they didn't really work for Tommy Robinson. They originally worked for Rebel Media. And they were the two guys at Rebel Media that they already had a story about these guys about a year ago, about how they defrauded Rebel Media out of a bunch of money. And they were just kind of these two shady, it was an Irish guy and a British guy. I think they were just two gay guys. And then they went on to work for Tommy Robinson and apparently also kind of like was defrauding him and running all these scams in their names and stuff.
I think this is one of them?
Yeah, it's Colin, what's his face.
Okay.
So these guys were secretly also working with Hope Not Hate in the UK, which is a leftist.
Oh, I know what that is. Whoa. What?
And apparently they were giving information out. So, like, if I remember this article correctly, Gavin McGuinness, who, by the way, we don't like in any way, but I'm about to defend him here. Gavin McGuinness was going to England to meet Tommy Robinson and Lauren Southern for some rah-rah, give us money.
I remember that.
They doxed, supposedly, Gavin McGuinness's arrival to Hope Not Hate and put him in obvious danger. You know what I
Right.
mean? Which, by the way, again, I don't like Gavin McGuinness, but I don't think you should be doxing his fucking travel plans. That's kind of fucked up to do in general. But these guys, apparently, they were just drunk, living the high life off of all this Rebel Media money. They were just stealing money. And the allegation now is that Lauren Southern knew about all of this and did nothing about it and was just kind of just concerned with her own, getting her fucking second documentary made. And just remember when about a year ago I said something about how myself and a couple other people I was talking to had a mild suspicion that maybe Lauren Southern and Tommy Robinson were
Banging?
more than just
Yeah.
professional acquaintances. Well, this is all starting to like kind of look like maybe, I don't know. There's a lot of shade. There's a lot
Yeah,
of
'cause
lies.
here's what it says is,
a lot of scheme.
It says these two gay guys are the ones that released the documentary. More than a dozen former co-workers, friends, and acquaintances say Kaelan Roberts and George Lewin John bragged to them about these and other betrayals, thefts, frauds, and sabotages, including secret year-long collaboration with George Soros-funded far-left activist group that endangered the lives of Gavin McGuinness, this reporter, and Tommy Tommy himself leaked documents revealed here for the first time that confirm many of the claims. And here's what the claims are. We found that the pair stole bitcoins worth $20,000 from Tommy Robinson while the activist was in jail to fund their jet set lifestyle. Booked a luxury Airbnb and bought 6 bottles of Dom Perignon champagne and Tommy Robinson's wife's credit card. Swapped camera equipment worth thousands of dollars for secondhand models they found on eBay. Worked with Hope Not Hate and Antifa, you said that one already. Defrauded Alex Jones with inflated claims.
I'll tell you what, if I ever get my hands on them, I'm going to smack them around. Not, by the way, not because they're gay. I just want to make it clear, in terms of service, it's got nothing to do with the fact that they're gay. You don't steal money from old Alex Jones without getting a smack in the mouth.
Risked the life of Gavin McInnes by sharing his travel itinerary with the same group. Circulated a fake email leaked about Milo doxing his husband while... defrauded... doxing his husband while being paid by Milo's tour operator for PR work. That's what Milo calls Puerto Rican work, where he fucks Puerto Rican guys.
No, it's public relations work. I always have to correct you on this.
Okay. But does the thing I sound fake too? Realm of the possibility?
We'll go with your thing.
Okay.
We'll go with your thing.
Defrauded Lauren Southerns with inflated invoices, which will be paid by her to produce a documentary. Defrauded rental companies by failing to return equipment and returning inferior models and broken units. Make a fake rape claim against a far-left activist. Wow. Bragged about having TV shows canceled with bogus suicide threats. Doctored their clients' videos to embarrass them, including pitch-shifting male voices upwards. Gloated about their exploits while showering far-left activists with gifts, food, and drinks in London. Shared their misdeeds with Lauren Southern, who laughed and egged them on. Disavowed Southern and Robinson. So basically, Lauren Southern, as we've been suspecting for a while, doesn't really believe the shit she's saying. She's just...
And again, remember when Blair White came out and said, none of us, all these people are full of shit, one of the reasons I was so angry at the time was because I knew some of the people that Blair White was referencing. And I've always known that there was something fake about Lauren Southern. And this doesn't, it seems plausible to me. And it just seems weird now. She knew the story was coming out. You know, Milo came to her like a week ago and said, I'm writing this story about you.
There's leaked audio.
Is there? I don't remember leaked.
Bit of a strange one here, yeah?
It's been a minute.
I know.
This is Tommy Robinson and Lauren on the phone. This is leaked audio. Hold on. Sorry. I just saw this. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Hold on.
No, strange one here, yeah?
It's been a minute.
I know. Sorry, man. I know it's 4 o'clock in the morning here, but I've just got off the phone to Kaylin for an hour, yeah? How much have they told you about Hope Not Hate?
Not much. Why?
You're aware they've been meeting with them regularly?
I've met Joe too before. Yeah, I know that Kaylin and George have met with them before.
Continually met with them? When you was doing your Borderless documentary, Hope Not Hate flew out to Italy to meet them?
I don't know what they were talking about.
And that's where the audio ends. So she at least knew about it.
There's more audio.
Well, I know, but I mean, that's all I can have right now.
No. I know, but I'm saying it's Milo's holding on to something.
You think
here.
so?
Oh yeah. We may never even hear the rest of that audio because I think somebody's going to take. This is.
You think there's going to be some?
This whole article is not even. This is not Milo the hero. This is Milo the broke motherfucker. This is Milo going. This is just a little sample of the damage I can do to all of you, and I guarantee you right now, people are quietly going. Just fucking shit here. Here's another $32,000 shirt.
Hope Not Hate has been called an extremist and violent by Brexit Party leader Nigel Farage. Okay, Hope Not Hate reacts to the... Okay, let me keep reading. Tommy was followed by Hope Not Hate activists as a result. And then they... Okay, so then there's a leaked screenshot of this Kaylin Roberts person. This seems to be from WhatsApp, where it says you gave him Tommy's location twice, and then they said only when he was in a public place. That's not. That doesn't
point.
Matter.
Yeah.
That's not the point.
We go to public places all the time. We still tell people, like, don't tell us which.
Yeah.
Like, if we go out to a bar and we're streaming, technically that's a public place.
Right.
But we don't go like, hey, we're at Sullivan's. Like, you don't do that because then they're like, oh, shit.
Because Owen Benjamin might be there. Sullivan's and Son's terrible.
Guys, my Korean friend gave me a job here.
According to testimony from former co-workers Robinson and Louise John's number, one client Tommy Robinson discovered was most of the wrongdoing when he came out of prison on set. Whatever. I'm just trying to get to the meat and potatoes. Robinson and became de facto. Hey, Jesus, Milo, you have to write like a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, he's like a
All
woman.
right. So the main thing is here, from what I'm seeing, is Lauren knew about this stuff. These people were working with Hate Not Love, which is far left. Hope Not Love.
Hope Not Hate.
Hope Not Hate, sorry. The pair also used Tommy's wife's credit card to book a luxury Airbnb in Point Street on London. Tommy's wife was told the luxury Airbnb was rented to film interviews. In fact, it was a party flat for the couple. The Airbnb was presented to InfoWars staff visiting the UK to access the viability of a London bureau as Robertson's home. In fact, Robertson lived in a small flat in the village of 1,700 people. According to an executed contract between the couple and Alex Jones, they were paid $46,000 to complete You Can't Watch This, a first payment of $25,000 was made at the end of December. On January 15, 2019, Robertson wrote to Alex Jones and two other InfoWars employees asking for early payments, claiming they had spent over $1,000 on car services alone. Yet a receipt from a Zest car rental show was quoted for only $330.
Yeah, they were gaming the system. I mean, because honestly, I'm going to be honest with you, right? What these guys did, like what Milo is calling these guys out for, Milo also is guilty of himself.
Of course.
The entire merchant alt-light that came along for the past couple of years have managed to just, like, and that's, dude, I went off on this, I think, on Nightwave. Might have been when we were on vacation, but I had a whole meltdown about this on Nightwave. It wasn't the fact that they were merchants that made me mad. It was the fact that they all got so goddamn greedy. Like, it wasn't enough. You know what I mean? It's not enough to just get a nice weekend out with some drinks and some food. You have to also game and get tons of cash and gamble and get $32,000 shirts and $10,000 flights. And it's like, you can't, like, that's, look, I understand being like, hey, you know, I'm gaming the system a little bit. I pay for my hotel. I'm going to get I'll get a couple of drinks sent to my room. They won't
Have
catch.
a couple laughs.
But like, we're talking thousands of fucking dollars. Like, millions has probably vanished from some of these companies. And Milo, of all people, is going to be fucking moral fagging now about Mr. Remember when he was going off about, remember when he was going to do that scholarship fund? Remember that disappeared? Hey, remember all those unpaid writers? Like, what's her face? That Margaret girl and fucking Ian Miles Chong and all the other people that Milo didn't pay while he was out doing fucking book signings and $32,000 shirts. Milo, you do the same shit. All of you people with your little gossip and your concern with one another, you all destroyed each other, and it's so much fun to watch.
It says here, Lauren Southern now says she met up with Hope Not Hate staff merely for a laugh, though no one will disclose what they talked about. The last laugh in the situation, however, did not belong to her. Less than a year after her meeting with the research team, Hope Not Hate was instrumental in having Southern booted off of funding platform Patreon, a financial blow she would later privately describe as moving her to tears, a complete destruction of her income. If whispers around the London BuzzFeed offices are right, Lauren's protection of the couple might have come at an even heavier cost. At least one editor who covers politics at the new media company says she's seen evidence that Robertson worked closely with Hope Not Hate to get Southern's UK visa denied. Wait, that's an outrageous claim. At least one editor who covers politics in the new media company says she's seen evidence that Tommy Robertson, Robertson, one of the dudes from that
The guy, one of the two gay guys.
Sorry,
that
I
was
didn't mean,
working for them.
yes, correct.
No, it is a confusing story.
Worked closely with Hope Not Hate
'Cause
to get Southern's UK visa denied. So one of the guys who funded her movies tried, according to this, we don't know if it's true because this isn't proof, so we have to be fair here. But just this, according to what's being alleged. Southern addresses the behavior of this. I disagree with leaking stuff. I obviously disagree with working with H&H. That's given that they banned me from the UK and Patreon is not a fan, but I personally just focused on big picture. Is passive disagreement enough? Can Southern real about whatever? So
this is
This is really long story, but you know, we covered pretty much all the.
This is that's the thing. Tommy Robertson is the guy that works for.
It's a different
Tommy Robinson.
Yes. Okay. Sorry, it's a little confusing.
But these guys are all. They were all. Remember 2016. Remember when people thought these people were heroes and culture warriors. These people fist fucked what could have been a great reclamation of this country.
Right.
And I don't know, man. And you know what? Again, I believe the story, but I still am fucking disgusted by the source.
Of course.
Milo, you are more guilty of these kind of things than Lauren Southern, Tommy Robinson, and all these people put together. I mean, literally, Alex Jones, the guy who's constantly pushing people to buy stuff from his store, has somehow managed to have more integrity than all of you all this time. All these years, right? Look at Alex Jones. Look at all of these years. He has had a fucking red dot target on his forehead.
Yes.
Going on like a decade. And you notice, like, the divorce, and then they got little stupid things like the Sandy Hook lawsuits and stuff. But has he ever been involved in any of these kind of scandals? Has anybody ever said, Alex Jones is a piece of shit and he didn't pay me?
No.
Alex Jones is a fucking scumbag and he was staying at the W and he made us stay at a Bed Bug Inn. You know what I mean? Like,
no.
There's no story like,
no.
Oh, he fucking, he was having fucking drug-fueled gay orgies in an Airbnb that they ripped off somebody. You know what I mean? Like, there's no stories of that. So it's like, everybody should have just stayed fucking, on the path. But y'all motherfuckers just like, it was like, oh, Lawrence Southern. Oh my God, Gavin McGinnis. He's so based. It's like, fuck you, guy. Ugh.
Let me read some Streamlabs here, then we'll go to break. We're going to break a little bit late. Don't worry, the Owen stuff's coming, but we have. Well, I have to do other stuff.
He's got other things to do.
Yeah. $10 from Irish Shrine. He didn't say anything, but he gave us $10. Filipino Shake, $14.88. If you go shopping for milkshake this summer, may I recommend a Marlin 444 caliber milkshake. MarlinFirearms.com. The 444 is a lighter and full flavor than the 45 and 70 milkshake. DePaulo approved. All right, cool. I like milkshakes. I mean, my favorite flavor is chocolate, maybe chocolate peanut butter. That sounds good. Yeah. But those sound good. Yeah, those milkshakes.
Milkshakes that you
so good. Eddie K, $2. Yeah. I didn't know they sold milkshakes.
That was the funniest thing I've ever heard Jesse
killed me.
say.
He fucking killed me.
That's, dude, Royce will get me. There's a handful of people that will break me. But, dude, Jesse fucking broke me the other night with that. The greatest place to get a milkshake is the gun store. Like, what are you doing? That guy gives no fuck. There's so many dudes, even ourselves, that are guilty of being like, we don't give a fuck. That dude gives zero fucks.
Eddie K, $2. I want to kick Executee right in the fucking teeth. But I'm in a wheelchair.
He wants to kick her in the face with his beautiful brand new shoes that he bought 4 years ago and still look like they came out of the box.
They have Velcro on them. Matthew, great show. We'll watch anywhere. $17. Thank you, sir. Before we go to break, there's a whole bunch of ways you can help us out. RevengeOfTheSys.com/XPN. That's ProXPN. Sign up for VPN that way. And you get protected. Don't raw dog the internet, and you don't have the evil Zuckerberg looking at every move. RevengeOfTheSys.com/donate. There's a whole bunch of ways to donate. As you know, we're not monetized on YouTube anymore. The goal is we're trying to get up to at least 500 patrons. That'll make up for the loss on YouTube.
Why stop there? I want 5,000 patrons.
I mean, I want that too, but I'm also realistic. Patreon.com/We're Not Sorry. Mike put a lot of hard work into it. The first 250 episodes are archived on there. So just go ahead and sign up. $5 is all you need. You're doing the $5 tier, and you get all that stuff. There's other, of course, giving more is always appreciated. So patreon.com/We're Not Sorry. I'm posting that link in there. Every little bit helps. If you're watching live and you want to give us some buckaroonies while we're live, how about go to Dlive? Dlive, we're still monetized there. Let's see how long that lasts. But Dlive.tv/RevengeOfTheSys. You can even open up two browsers if you want. Mike, what's Brittany at right now?
Oh, we're beating the shit.
We're
out of
beating
now.
her?
I think
Okay.
she's off. No, she left now. She
Then
left.
we're definitely beating
But we
her.
know we're winning. We're now, but now we're up against this big Shaq. He's some gamer, and this guy's got. We're not going to beat him. He's got like 1,000 people watching.
Oh, we're not gonna beat. We don't think we can beat
He's
Big
D-Live's
Shaq?
boy, but we're number two. Number two's nice.
Come on, let's try to beat Big Shaq, folks. Dlive. And the reason I'm pushing Dlive is if this ever goes, I'm thinking that's where we're going to head over to because at least.
Yeah, I'm going to do a Nightwave tonight. I'll probably do a regular Nightwave, but I'm going to start probably pushing
idea.
Nightwave onto DLive. So if you guys are down, just start making your DLive accounts because I'll back it up with Nightwave too. I'm going to end up being over there. I might stay on Twitch because there's a few Twitch weirdos that don't want to leave Twitch.
Right. I might have to make one for Daywave. I'm going to make a Daywave DLive. I might as well. But again, patreon.com/we're not sorry. You guys really are the best. Everyone that donates is the best. We will be back in 5 minutes. Revenge of the Sis.
The most exciting 2 hours of television is back with an all-new Revenge of the Sis. As Royce and Mersch continue to track an international deep state pedophile ring, their journey to the nation's capital is put on hold as Orlando's best police cops receive a cryptic message from an old colleague.
It's a message from my old partner. He needs to see us in Los Angeles right now. Says it's related to our case.
Do you trust him?
As much as I trust you, partner.
What's to know then? A detour from their original investigation finds these no-nonsense detectives in the middle of Hollywood.
Thanks for meeting me. We can't talk low. They're probably following me.
Who's following you?
The Podesta brothers. They've got eyes everywhere, Lopez.
Now trapped between deep state globalists and the Hollywood elite, Lopez and Mersch are on the case. They're no longer avenging Orlando. They're saving America. And this week, they're taking on Pedowood.
I've been working this case. This Dan Schneider guy, producer at Nickelodeon, he's into kids. Or feet. Or kids' feet.
Yeah, the iCarly guy.
How do you know all this?
Thanks for meeting me.
No problem, Miss Bynes.
This is Amanda Bynes? Jesus, she looks terrible.
Dude, she can hear you.
Watch this week as the web grows bigger, the case becomes more complex, and more older model cars get wrecked and plenty of nameless extras get shot. This week on an all-new Revenge of the Sis, followed by Nazi Lawyer. USA, hotels don't have Netflix.
For this performance in Delaware.
To make your shopping day a little easier.
Mervyn's Dollar Day sale is going on right now, and that means great buys on clothes for kids. All this week, you can save on boys' clothes by Campus Le Tigre. Short-sleeve Le Tigre knits are the shirts all the boys will be wearing back to school.
Do you like pranks, guns, and jokes about retarded people? Well, so do we, but odds are your liberal snowflake friend doesn't. How would you like an easy, cost-effective way of screwing with that friend anonymously without losing your Twitter account? Guns for Tards is the perfect way to trigger SJW anonymously through the mail. For a low fee, your target will receive a beautifully designed professional mailer from our fictional Guns for Tards charity, containing a thank you letter for their donation. They'll be led to believe that money was donated in their name to a charity that advocates Second Amendment rights for the mentally handicapped people in their area. For a few extra bucks, they will receive pictures and a detailed profile of a retarded person who they helped harm. It's all fun and games, well, except for that idiot who gets this in their mailbox and freaks out. Messing with someone through the mail is effective. Most people do it trolling over the internet, but regular mail is way more invasive. Whether it's a boss, an ex, or a liberal professor you don't like, this is the perfect way to screw with someone anonymously for the cost of a cup of coffee. Well, a cup of coffee in Manhattan, in a fancy coffee shop. Check out www.gunsfortards.com and select a package today. Use promo code MERSH for 10% off.
Want
Once Upon a Time on the Cousin Joe Show.
I remember not long after we were out of high school, that was a popular thing. They were just taking
Butt
out the
sex?
ads. Yeah.
That was in high school?
For some people.
Not for me.
I didn't have regular sex in high school.
Me neither.
But
I didn't even know there were different kinds. I thought it was just straight missionary.
I think I only had it twice.
But how many times did you do it to a girl?
See, I was waiting for that softball to be answered. Thank you. I have an aunt that I haven't talked. She could be dead, or I wouldn't know.
All right. I guess you weren't in the will.
Well, because this aunt is psychotic. There's a lot of reasons I haven't told this on the show. She went,
Cousin Joey, the girls in your school, did they take it up the ass?
This was to her a normal conversation. Yeah.
Regular conversation?
Just catching up with her nephew.
How are
Just catching
things?
up. Yep.
Plowing any buttholes? How are things going?
And I go, I don't.
Well, because when I was young, and I was in high school, I had a guy do that, and I shit all over his cock.
All right. Wow.
And
where'd the conversation go there?
The silence that you just heard from Dan and myself was pretty much the response she got. You know, I guess
Western Echo says, please tell me it was Thanksgiving dinner. Grandpa's cutting a turkey. I shat on a cock.
And I gotta. She didn't have like dementia. I mean,
I think she did, Joe.
All right. Well, fair enough. In case you're wondering how I, as a person, mentally is put together,
you fucked her in the ass.
I just.
That's what she was getting at. I've seen movies. Don't know what. What? She was just letting you know. Green light. That was green light.
Listen to The Cousin Joe Show every Thursday, 7 to 10 p.m. on youtube.com/Cousin Joe.
There's always napkins and paper towels involved in my stories with sex.
Yeah, there are.
I hate Nelson's parties. He makes you look at his baseball cards and tell him they're good.
Also, concerning the R word.
I scheme and plan for months and it all gets screwed up because you can't control the students. Never send a woman to do a man's job.
You cocky, pointy-nosed little Reaganite. If you hadn't provoked them, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Excuse me? Reality check here. Earth the tall bitch. What is your fault this is? We're dying. Hey! Poor boy. Go and have your parties with all your new friends. I can see it now, Andrews. You and all the knee-jerk, bleeding heart liberals, sipping tea and playing patty cake. And those useless hippie potheads, those commie pinko leftists, the bunny huggers, the pillow biters.
Wait, which one are the pillow biters?
The butt pirates. And those beastly man-haters. Tell those chicks to shave their pits and call me. The goddamn whiny crybaby minorities. You can keep them all.
Second hour Revenge of the Sis Tuesday show. Trying to get over this cold. I'll get through it, guys, with your prayers. If you're watching right now, since YouTube has decided we're not worthy of their money, if you want to help us out, just all you got to do is watch live over at Dlive. And I'm not really sure how do these Lino points work?
They're about 1.22 cents.
And I guess they could donate Lino points.
Yeah.
It's like tokens for Chatterbait?
It's like Twitch bits, basically.
Okay.
It's the same thing. I got to say this, and I want to give credit to Dlive that they actually do. Like, I'm over here now, and
I'm over here now.
I'm over here now. It's not as great, obviously, as YouTube's been around. It's the obviously the standard bearer, but Dlive is remarkably better than it was about 2-3 months ago.
Even 2-3 weeks ago.
I'm noticing an improvement. Yeah. So just like keep it up, Dlive, and don't let these fucking pussies start pushing you around. Like I get that you're gonna have to eventually cave on a lot of copyright stuff and all that, and that's fine. But don't let these fucking SJWs start shit.
Apparently, you give a lemon, an ice cream, a diamond.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means.
So you can give a ninjet,
okay,
which is a ninja.
Whoa, you can't say that after the new thing.
Which is no, a ninjet. Which is
I thought that was a little black guy.
Which is a ninja.
Okay.
However, he's riding one of those little old biplanes that you know, where you stick out of because you're, you know, like remember in the
Right, like the
cartoons?
World
Like a
War I
biplane.
ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very much not a jet. I don't think you can stick your head out of a jet.
And are ninjas known for flying planes?
I don't know. Well, there's a ninja Genie, which is a ninja riding a Lamborghini.
Oh, I thought it was a black Italian.
But again, for some reason, his head is sticking out of the Lamborghini, which is very dangerous. You don't want to ride a $500,000 car around with your head sticking out the window.
See, I thought you would
crash
like the black Italian joke.
Oh, I get it. Because, like, you know.
I apologize that I stopped you.
You want to
No,
emphasize it?
I don't
Should we emphasize the great joke you did about the...
Stop it. Go ahead.
About the...
Car.
Nigger Italians?
Come on!
Hey, look, we... welcome to Dlive, ladies.
Hi.
And gentlemen, where we can say whatever we want.
That was funny.
Yeah. So then... But I don't know. One lemon is a one Lino point, and then that is 1.22 cents. So a Ninjet would be like $120, and then like a Ninja Genie would be like $12.
Okay. Well,
You
now we
think?
know. Yeah, perfect. That's really easy.
I've been
It's
giving.
really easy to remember.
I cashed out most of my Lino, but I've been dropping a few diamonds here in the chat.
Dropping
I
them
did
diamonds?
actually drop and I did drop a Ninja Genie earlier.
Really?
I thought we'd floss out a little bit.
Wow, I like this.
I'm trying to pump up the channel a little bit. Open up the Lino chest. What is that?
I don't know. Should we?
Oh, I
open-
have a Lino chest. Here.
I too have a Lino
Should
chest.
I click it?
I don't know. What does it do when you click the Lino chest? Oh, someone just wrote fam. All right.
I have 111.7 in my Lino chest.
Apparently, someone wants to know if you donate one watermelon, do you get an N-word pass?
I don't know
How does that work?
I'd have to ask. You'd have to ask the people at Dlive.
Somebody
I don't know how
asked
to
PewDiePie.
open it though. It doesn't say how to open it. Go Dlive TV treasure chest. I got a treasure. I want to know what this treasure chest does.
All right.
It's fun, like a game.
Speaking of fun, what happened last night with Owen?
So
He didn't say anything crazy, did he?
No. He's been good.
He didn't say anything crazy, did he?
So can I tell the story
course.
from our perspective?
Of course, please do.
So last night we're like, hey, let's go get some McDonald's. Because we don't eat shitty all the time. So let's go get some McDonald's.
It was good. It was fresh.
It's always nice when you just get some good.
Yeah.
The tendies weren't that fresh.
No, the fries were fresh,
But
though.
The fries
Yeah,
were,
yeah.
yeah. So I had some McDonald's, chilled out. Then I was like, yeah, I'll go get ready for Nightwave. I'm up here fucking around. And I tune in because I'm getting tagged. Everybody's tagging me. Dude, Owen just went live. You need to watch this. I tune in. And as I tune in, I hear, so if anything happens to my people are coming to me get my family right now. And if anything happens to my family, Mersh did it. You need to get him. Like it was like the most insane shit. So of course I tune in and that's the first thing I hear. And I'm like, so immediately I go and I run to go get a beer.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to, of course, notify Royce. Hey, by the way, Owen Benjamin saying that Mersh and Nightwave and Revenge of the Sis have, quote, committed a crime and are trying to kill his family. And Royce is like, what is happening now?
Yeah, I finally just sat down and I'm like, all right, I'm just going to watch some TV here for I've been sick. And then I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So then, sure enough, what Mike, does his stuff. He goes, I'm going to set up for Nightwave. I might go in a little bit early. I was like, it's fine. But when he does that, I tune in.
Now, I had to run and watch. I was watching this video and it ended.
Yeah, it was a very short video.
And
5
I
minutes?
immediately went to one of the download sites and I was like, download this fucking video now. And it was like, this video's been taken down. And I'm like, oh. But I still had it in the window and I'm like, please God. So I opened up OBS, went back to the beginning. It didn't buffer the video. It gave me the whole video. So I played the whole thing and I got the clip. But yeah, there was a dicey moment where this was almost lost. And then it got bad. It got bad last night.
Well, let's watch it. What do you say? Let's watch it.
Sure.
Guys, I just read every letter. It's like, so all the people telling me how much I helped them kick addiction.
Wait, I got to skip ahead a little bit here. Because this is the entire saga.
Christ. And Pryor's gay. And Mersh is a fag.
Okay, it's right around.
Don't ever tell me I messed up in the head. We have
It's right around here, right? Okay, here it is.
check one, check two. Check one, check two. This is it's not a fun one, but I need to get this out. 1 second. We have.
By the way, I'm sorry. I have to give a shout out Fade of Kings. I just noticed what he did. I'm such an idiot. Not only did he give me the video, he's giving me the timestamps on the video. Thank you. I know it seems like a dumb, simple thing.
Jesus, this feels like.
But thank you.
This feels like.
Found footage film.
Or a court thing or a cop. Like a fucking cop body camera for court where they're like, right now, if you could
2220
skip to segment 3 where the assailant was shot.
By the way, fucking thank you, Fade of Kings. Made my life way easier. Sorry.
By the way, looking good, Owen.
Some legitimate threats here. I'm going to play you guys something that's happening as we speak, and we've alerted the police, but their reaction time is slow. Let me play you guys something real quick. This guy's name is Alan Powell. Nightwave Radio and Mersh, the guy that I apologized to for nothing, really, just being smug, has doxed my address and sent it out to all his followers to have people come hurt me.
No, hold on. Now, let's...
This
sorry.
is what I tuned in.
Sorry,
and I'm
sorry.
like, well, what? I was... By the
You
way,
did what?
I said last night on Nightwave, I said, because I didn't make enough money last night on the show, I said if it was one of those nights where I made a bunch of money, I would have been willing to jump on the grenade and I would have done a spit take in here, but I was like, I'm not willing to get yelled at.
Right.
But I genuinely last night hit play and I was like this, and I was really tempted to do the... What? I should have gotten water for it because then that would have been forgivable. But all I had was beer, and I'm like, I'll get yelled at. That's
So,
what,
Mike,
my soul did a spit take last night. I was like, what?
Hey,
I did what?
Mike, but wait, I have to ask. I didn't know you did that. Did you do that?
I didn't do that. I was with you eating McDonald's, and then I got energy drinks. By the way, Bang energy drinks are amazing. And then that was it. We were just hanging. I never. Dude, we have never.
Of course, I'm fucking with you.
Doxed or otherwise asked for anybody.
As a matter of fact, just to show you this, to tell you this, the truth, we've had people try to send us Owen's docs, and we've not only told them to fuck off, we've banned them permanently because we don't play that fucking game with anybody. That's a game we don't play. We don't entertain it. We don't think it's funny. Even our worst enemy. We don't do that shit. Okay? Anytime we've ever called somebody on the show, it's because they've said their phone number on their fucking videos. We've never found somebody's personal information and made it public to anyone. We've always condemned it. Anyone that's even floated the idea, we've said this is garbage. Anyone that's tried to post it in the chat has been immediately banned. So he said this. Now, right after he said this, we started getting a lot of comments on our YouTube video going, saying like, I can't believe you doxed Owen. What if something happens to his family? We're like, what? So, of course, I went on Twitter because you were doing Nightwave, and I was trying to do some damage control on Twitter, and I was just saying, we have never, ever doxed or said this is okay or whatever, because people started tweeting at us saying, I can't believe you did it. Blah, I can't believe it. So, I make that statement. I say that we haven't done that. I find out as the night is progressing that somebody apparently on the Owen Benjamin Reddit did post and dox. It's gone now. The post is gone now, but did dox him.
It was the Alan Powell guy. Or no, it was somebody else.
No, Alan Powell's not the one who doxed him.
So it was, wait, let me guess. It was probably...
I don't know who it was.
I'll bet you dollars...
I don't remember the name.
I want to see the screenshot from somebody. Send it to me privately because I'll bet dollars to donuts. It's the same guy, Owen, that I emailed you about a couple months ago. Same guy that started fucking with us.
Yep.
It's that guy, Ryan.
Yeah.
Owen. That's probably why he freaked out and backtracked because he probably went, oh no, this is the same guy that Mersh actually warned me about.
So,
dickhead.
So somebody did that. Now, Alan Powell's video
did not help, man.
Of course not. It was fucking stupid. And if somebody else tells me, finish watching the video, I did. It's still stupid. It's one of those, like, have you ever been in a group of people where like everybody knows how to prank each other, but there's one guy that takes it too far?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, hey man, I made you sit on a whoopee cushion. Yeah, well, I just fucked your mom.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
What?
Put a fucking Royce puts a fucking bucket of water over the door handle so to get back. Somebody tries to rape his wife.
Yeah,
that's not a gag.
It's not appropriate.
That's not funny.
Yeah.
Hey, dude. By the way, Totally planted drugs in Royce's car as a goof, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to call the cops and I'm going to be like, yo, this guy looks suspicious. Bro, I'm going to get Royce arrested for felony possession of drugs. Dude, how awesome is that? Like,
It's what are you doing?
What are you doing? No. We just do like a, put shaving cream on his face while he's asleep. Something silly. No, I get your point. But yeah, it was retarded. I denounced it immediately.
Of course.
And also, to provide some context, Alan Powell, he's not some kind of OG Revenge of the Sis fan. Alan Powell came in when we started making fun of Owen. He's one of your cast-offs that got away from you and you're the one who attracts the nuts. We didn't have nuts in our community until we started fucking with Owen.
Somebody says, yeah, that's a good point. I've been watching a lot of Zach Morris's trash. They go, that's something Zach Morris from Saved by the Bell would do. Yeah, it's just go way too far.
Yeah,
just way too far for no reason. So this is what Owen
got
said.
his father arrested for beating him.
what?
It's awesome. And you're like, what?
And my family. Check this out really fast. This is Alan Powell.
All right, everybody. So I'm starting my long journey over to Owen Benjamin's house, Ursa Manor. It's in Gig Harbor, Washington. That's quite a drive for me, so I'm going to be on the road for about a week. I'm going to be doing daily uploads, showing you my progress. Now, before I get into anything any further, I want to tell you guys, Baird.
Okay, so this guy is coming to try and hurt my family.
Now, where's the proof that anybody from Revenge of the Sis, Nightwave, anybody was responsible for this?
Also,
He made that claim.
Can I go a step further with this? Mm-hmm. Even though Alan Powell's a fucking retard person, right? Mm-hmm. How did you arrive to he's coming to get my family? Like, I get this is a fucking... Alan Powell's a piece of shit who has nothing to do with us. But on top of that, he just was like, I'm driving to Owen Benjamin's house. I'm going to yell at him or whatever. And he's like, he's trying to murder my children and boil them in acid. And you're like, well, how did you arrive to that?
Yeah, that's a weird conclusion to go to.
But again, that is no defense of Alan Powell, because Alan Powell, I explained this on Nightwave last night. There is no funny gag that involves anyone making a video going, I'm going to go to this motherfucker's house. There is no gag like that in this current world, right? There's no... Talking shit, making fun, making the Tomahawk rap song. Shit like that's fucking hilarious. Ridiculing somebody until their name is mud on the internet is perfectly legal and hilarious. We have always told people, don't take it to retard Spurgville. That's not our community.
No.
And again, Alan Powell came from the Owen
retard
influx
Spurgville
of people. Yeah.
I'm going to, if he comes on my property, I will call the police. They will be on the phone, and I will shoot him.
I'm fine.
So that's the...
Okay, yeah.
I have nothing to do with Alan, but please.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
If someone goes on your property illegally, you should shoot them.
This is between the two of you.
100% agree with you, Owen. Yeah, you should.
Deal. And police, please,
Oh, okay. They're saying Royce has to.
Nightwave...
Royce what?
They're saying you have to open the chest while you're on the line, and then everybody gets Leno points.
Oh.
I don't know how that works.
I'll open it after this segment.
Radio. This guy, Revenge of the Sis, is a guy named Mersh. He's been cyber stalking me. We started a case.
Cyber stalking.
They sent me flowers today to show me they knew where I lived, all this stuff.
Again,
it's not a game anymore, guys.
Wasn't us.
So...
yeah, I didn't even know that flowers were sent to him. I didn't even know that flowers were sent to him until this video. I didn't even know that happened.
Somebody DM'd me now today and said, oh, that was me and I'm sorry. I was being an idiot and I was drunk and I wanted to fuck with him. But that guy also showed me a screenshot of him emailing Owen and coming clean.
Right.
And going, bro, that was me and that had nothing to do with me, bup. And Owen replied. So I think he knows now that had nothing to do with us.
Yeah,
but that was another idiot fucking with you. Like,
yeah.
You've been getting fucked with long before we came along, dude.
But I don't understand why he blamed you. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
All this dark, crazy shit that's happening is his own design. He's done it to himself. and he's blaming us for fucking with him. But with all this, when you always talk about, remember you always saying it's not whimsical? What we do is whimsical.
Yeah.
Cabby mailing you a fucking CIA bug MS Paint picture of Teddy Spaghetti in a tutu. That's
Very funny.
Rainbow. And having you, tricking you into reading a fucking whole thing that ends with you getting goofed on that's what we do shit that makes you look like a fool. And Owen, just like the Joker with Batman, we don't want anything to happen to you. We want to milk this retardation until the end of time. Like, we should have been over this a long time ago.
Months ago.
But every time you open your mouth, you just give us weeks of gold. So why would we want to do that? Why would anybody in our actual inner circle want to do anything to endanger you? I want you to be, I want you making money on YouTube. I want us all monetized again. I want you and me doing this dance every night and making fucking money goofing on you. That's allowed, right? Like, that's life.
Yes.
And we've never pushed it too far with even the people we hate. Trust me, Owen, we don't hate you. We had a discussion off the air today
off the air.
about some people that we really hate. And even the people that we hate to our fucking core, we always tell people, just don't fucking do anything stupid. Don't give them what they want. We are not those kind of people. We will use comedy. We will use ridicule. We'll get the entire locker room going. Fucking loser. That's our way of fighting back. Always has, always will be.
So, I have 2 little kids and a wife, and these people are insane. Mersh, Revenge of the Sis, Nightwave Radio, these people are actively trying to get people to come hurt my family.
That is in a great, like, you want to talk about slander? You want to talk about like the actual textbook definition of slander? Even if you would have said something like allegedly, you would have been safe. But I mean, that is the textbook definition of what slander is. You stupid idiot. See, that what I'm saying is not slander because that's an opinion. My opinion is you're a stupid idiot.
So, yeah, just his name is Alan Powell right now, and there's going to be more people. And
what makes him think there's going to be more people? Again, we saw the video. Alan Powell's a fucking idiot for making it, right? But what about that made it think there's a militia coming after him? He's acting like he's Pablo Escobar in his fucking home, and the federales are surrounding him.
I would have been a lot more calm. Like, I personally, if he came after me, if somebody made a video and they're like, "I'm coming to get you, Mersh," I would have just very lightheartedly on Nightwave been like, "You probably shouldn't do that." Like, you know what I mean? I go like, it's probably not in your best interest to come around here. But this is just insanity.
But you understand, like, and by the way, the reason I bring up the slander, it's because Mike and I have been doing this even before this for a long time. You kind of understand, not like, oh, you guys don't say stuff. No, but there is certain things you can't legally say unless you could prove it. Like, I can't go out there and say so and so's a murderer if he hasn't been convicted of said murder, because that is, you're slandering that person's name.
And this isn't even like, hey, you know, these guys did something that, or these guys have been giving me shit for so many months, and they've, whatever, maybe this whole feud has gotten a lot of people angry and riled up, and now this guy, he didn't find any kind of even remotely accurate way to describe it. He just said, like, these guys are ordering people to come to my home and murder my family.
It's like, what are you talking about?
We're the YouTube mafia bosses.
Now,
we're ordering hits.
Can I tell you, because he deleted this video very quickly, or put it on private, same thing.
Oh boy, yeah, dude.
How quickly the fans had immediately said that, and when they realized that Owen was lying, I actually had some of them say, and I mean this, they meant this sincerely, well, look at everything you guys say. You're radicalizing your fans to do this. So apparently, we got monkey bars out back like ISIS, and we're just training people. Hey, we do a fucking show and we make fun of him. If you think this is the same people that would say, you know, violent video games for the shut up. No one's being radicalized.
No, it is.
We're telling jokes and making fun of somebody who thinks we didn't land on the moon, okay? Thinks we didn't land on the fucking moon, has actually played with the idea that the Earth is flat and doesn't believe that nuclear weapons exist. Yeah, he's gonna be made fun of. But to think that we've ever encouraged, and that's even that we've encouraged, we could actually say we've actively denounced this kind of behavior to anybody.
Yeah. Remember the guy?
This internet shit shouldn't affect your real life.
Listen, remember a few months back when this shit heated up with the copyright strike, and we had one member of our community. Remember that? We tried to dox Owen?
Yep.
And they were immediately, it was deleted. They were
gone.
I just happened to be up that night, late night, drinking, and I saw it, poof, and it was like, oh no, it was one of our mods was up. It was one of our drunk mods that was up late. Poof, deleted. That person, they came to me immediately, said, what do? We banished him from the community. No exceptions. Because we've never been in the business of taking this shit to that level. And even anybody that says that, look, we need to take this into IRL. Why? What is this, fucking high school? You got a problem with this? Make a rebuttal. Make a rebuttal video. Make a counterpoint. But you can't, this this pissed me off last night.
Skull in the Dlive chat says one of the drunk mods. Yeah, that's pretty much that's.
No, I don't mean all the mods are drunk. I mean the ones that are up at 4 a.m. are the drunks.
Okay, I'm gonna say something.
Okay,
all our mods are drunks.
Okay, maybe that's true.
I mean, I've talked to all our mods, and that's probably why you're mods.
Yeah, that's true.
Because we need you something to have something to live for.
Some of them are kind of well behaved, but
there's well behaved drunks.
Any ones you see with a green dot next to their name at fucking 3:30 in the morning are all drunks.
Yeah, definitely.
And then it's always like, excuse me, I think I got banned from the chat on YouTube, and I was wondering if one of the mods can. Boo-hoo, fucking cry about it, faggot. That's what you get from the mods. It's not very nice. Not a very nurturing community.
I'm not scared. My wife isn't scared. We will hurt these people if they come here, but please don't have it come to this. And it's all because of someone named Mersh. And I'm dead serious. He's been telling people that I'm a lying, horrible person for now.
You are a lying and horrible person. I think that is an opinion that I hold.
6-8 months. And he's radicalized people to actually start driving to my house.
It's so insane. I never in my life would have thought that anything like that would be said about me.
This is so silly to me. I mean, it's not silly because obviously you shouldn't say that shit about somebody, but it's so silly to me that he thinks that people are. By the way, Owen, how is us making fun of you any different than you going in on Crowder for 4 hours, going in on Jordan Peterson for 4 months, going in on Alex Jones, going in? Owen does the same things to other people that we do to him. His bears annoy the fuck out of people. As soon as Owen talks shit about them, they annoy the fuck out of them.
Oh, yeah.
So, Owen, what do you call what you're doing?
By the way, 2 years ago when we started this show, if you showed me this clip out of context and said this is going to happen in 2 years, I'd go, wait, what the hell happened?
We might have just not done the show at that point. We'd have been like, we're not doing the show.
I would have been like, what the fuck? How did it get to that? And then I'd also go, and also, what is Nightwave Radio?
Yeah.
Wait, I'm working 4 hours a day in the future? And Owen Benjamin thinks I'm sending hit squads into his house to kill his family? What happened in 2 years? And then
I'm not even going to tell Mike about Desmond if he's going to get mad about this.
And it's just Royce dressed up like Cable from fucking Devil going, all right, so check it out. The SPLC comes after you. And then what happens is you start getting into a fight with also the alt-right. And then everyone hates you. Also, you're going to lose your Twitter account. And I'm just like, why? I didn't do anything.
And you're like, and then I'm like, I haven't even got to the Anthony Cumia stuff yet. Can you sit down, please?
And then I'm like, wait, he's still alive in the future?
I know. It's crazy.
Wait, he's still alive right now?
Who's Anthony Cumia? Boy, I have a lot to tell you. Okay, after Anthony Cumia, I flipped the page. Have you heard of AJ Benza?
Wait a minute. AJ Benza? I haven't heard that name in years. How long is this page? How many pages is this?
I had to fill the printer tray twice.
You said AJ Benza, right?
Yes. Remember the guy on E?
Yeah, I know. It's that guy.
Now he's just on E.
But Artie Lang's okay, right? It's to go 3 pages ahead.
We're still in the A's. Yeah.
No.
He's still funny looking.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Remember when Artie had a nose?
He lost his nose?
He doesn't have one anymore.
How do you lose a nose? God, I've missed so much. You know what? Don't spoil it all for me. I'll just go on the journey.
I flipped to the next page. Bam Margera.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Remember Bam? Viva la Bam?
We didn't do anything to Bam, did we?
Well, you're an animal lover, so I'm not going to spoil it for you.
I don't. This is all very confusing. I really don't understand. Like, we went from like a year of nobody watching us to a year of just, what is going on? I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, and by the way, people are saying like, oh, open the chest. I'm trying to open the chest in Lena, but it says you have to wait, and then it's like erroring out hours before opening another chest. I'd love to open a chest, but I can't. It's not letting me.
See? Dlive being gay.
Yeah, see, Dlive, I wanted to praise our fans, and we can't.
So, this is beyond criminal, and if anything happens to me or my family, all those people that wrote to me about how I helped your life or I did anything good for you, Mersh radicalized people to come hurt my family.
What he's doing right now, hold on. We've never done, he's so unaware, we've never done what he's doing right now. He's the one that is actively telling people, how can we help? To come after you without any proof, by the way. I gotta say, obviously nobody on this show, nobody would ever do that.
Is this bad what he's doing? Is
Yeah.
this against the law what he's doing?
He's accusing, he's doing he's doing.
No, he's fine.
He's
just doing his thing.
But no, Mike.
Oh, you got it. It's fine.
He's doing the thing
That
to
he's-
you
that
that he's
says
falsely
I'm doing?
accusing you of doing to him.
He's not that insane. His followers aren't that stupid. Are they?
That's the guy that I apologized about.
And that was never a real apology, by the way.
So I have my entire neighborhood on watch. Anyone comes near us,
I guarantee you, by the way, his entire...
they're dead.
I
Like,
guarantee
I
you...
don't know what...
His entire neighborhood is like, oh, God, not this guy again. Hey, Owen!
How you doing, bud?
How you doing? How's your fence coming along?
That fence looks like shit. I've called the HOA, but I don't know what they're going to do about it.
Hey, I have a fence guy that can maybe help you out, Owen, if you want.
Yes, honey, I know. I've called the HOA. I've called everybody. I've called attorneys, and I've called the police and asked if it's legal to have chickens and goats in a residential neighborhood.
You think you'd move out to Washington, you have a good time. Cousin Joe
Poor retirees living near them.
Cousin Joe in the Dlive chat. Wait, he's going around posting neighborhood watch signs now? Yeah, I can just imagine.
Is he going to go full George Zimmerman?
Jesus Christ, Owen, you're losing your mind.
Guys, I'm rounding up a posse like Wyatt Earp.
That's why he moved out to Washington.
Guys, this guy called my wife a whore. And then his neighbors are trying to educate him. Well, you know, Wyatt Earp's wife was actually a whore.
Count Cucula in the Dlive chat goes, people are afraid they'll mow their lawns because Owen's out there. We'll hire somebody. I'm not going to go out there. I don't want to deal with it.
I don't. We'll hire somebody to get the mail.
Honey, one of Owen's goats is in our yard again. It's eating the cat food.
It ate through the fence, baby.
It's eating the cat food.
It ate through the fence.
Hey, Owen.
Hey, Owen.
He's always screaming.
He's got to be exhausting. This is why I predicted his family would leave him, because this is exhausting.
Can you imagine? And this is sober, Owen.
What else to do? We've alerted the police. This isn't a threat. I would never send flowers to someone's house. I apologize.
So it turns out, again, just to be clear, that somebody else did send him flowers to be nice. And they admitted it, right? Someone did send him flowers.
It wasn't to be nice.
But it was just to send him flowers.
It was to goof on him or something.
I got it.
Apologized about Mersh for gloating that he got demonetized on YouTube. He's sending people to hurt my family.
What? This is what I'm talking about.
By the way, good thing he deleted this video and no one's ever going to see this, huh?
Good for that.
It's glad it's deleted.
I got to be honest with you, man. It's not only is he doing it, but he's doing it repeatedly and emphatically.
Yes.
Like it's Like you can't. Like,
Wow.
You couldn't play this in a court and have him go, well, that's not what I meant, and it just keeps playing in the background, and it's him just screaming about it over. No, I didn't mean emphatically that he was sending people to kill my family. Guys, what I'm saying is, as the tape is still playing behind him, I'm telling you emphatically, he's trying to murder my family, and you need to kill him.
Jesus,
I didn't
Christ.
mean that. I was.
What did you mean, Owen?
The games are over. Revenge of the Sis has committed a crime.
That's not true.
But we didn't, though.
You're lying.
Mm-hmm. I mean, unless the crime is being too cute, then I'm guilty as charged.
Yeah, I mean,
twinkle, twinkle.
If being funnier than you is a crime, then yeah, I'm gonna probably get the needle.
Yeah. If downloading wrestling pay-per-views is okay, wait, let me stop.
Hey.
Sorry. I don't want to. My bad.
AEW.
AEW. Sorry.
Tell your people now. Go on your little Reddit boards and say, don't hurt this guy. Because you will either die or go to prison. I prefer
Who's going to die or go to prison?
prison, but if it comes to it, die.
That's not very nice.
Take care and God bless. And if my family has been at all good for you guys in any way, please pressure these people to stop.
And this is why we started getting these comments, and I'm like, what is he talking about? What are these people talking about?
Because they're now crossing lines that they cannot come back from.
Like what, Owen?
I will play you the video one more time. Okay? This guy is now coming to my house. All right, everybody. So I'm starting my long journey over
Hooter.
Yeah. My wife wanted me to let everyone know the situation, let the police know the situation, so that we have a detailed record about.
By the way, I love how he said my wife, because he's still trying to not show any weakness, like he's not
Of course.
scared.
My wife.
Owen, stupid. Next time, you fucking moron, before you start accusing people, why don't you do yourself a favor and do 1 minute of research? Yeah. And by the way, somebody even sent a message that said, like, I can't believe that someone's coming to this guy's house and all you're worried about is being blamed for it. I'm like, yeah, I'm worried about that.
That is my top concern.
Yes, because that's like saying somebody got raped. Like, yeah, but she's accusing me and I'm not the one that did it. So
let me tell you something. Somebody being murdered in their home is a very big concern to me.
Of course.
Somebody getting murdered in their home and me being blamed for it
is a bigger concern.
Much larger concern.
Of course.
That affects me.
Going on. So, Mersh, you've crossed a line now that you can never, ever go back from.
This sounds like a wrestling promo,
It
too.
does. It does. It's
You
really-
crossed the line, and I'm telling you right now, it's Starcade in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Yep.
This Tuesday.
You have made people threaten to hurt my family.
Who? How?
You are absolute scum.
How?
And there's no going back from this. It just is capable of making 5-hour videos, analyzing my 2-hour video every day for no money.
You're stretching the numbers.
How to Train Your Mersh. What does he plan all the videos from people that attack you? Why does he plan all the videos from people? Mersh should be put in a dog crate? No, I think he should be loved deeply.
Now this was, can I explain?
Yeah.
So Owen deleted the ranting stream.
Yes.
Where he blamed me for trying to, quote, murder his family. Quote.
I know, but
I'm literally quoting him.
It sounds so ridiculous to hear it every time.
I'm literally quoting him.
I know.
I tried to literally send hit squads to murder Owen's small baby children. Because I'm 36 and I've suddenly decided to become a family murderer guy.
Yeah, you do that later after wrestling
Very
for too
weird,
long.
right?
With gym equipment.
Yeah, but I do my own dirty work with a Bowflex.
Exactly.
I
put a Bible next to it so they know you care.
Owen. Oh, so anyway, he accuses me of trying to murder his family. That's a quote. He deleted the video so quickly that I almost couldn't record it, but I got it. And I know a bunch of you guys did too. Then he immediately goes, back on YouTube. No, he deletes the YouTube video. goes over on Instagram Live, where most of the people that see him on YouTube aren't going to see him, and immediately starts backtracking. Like, right immediately.
Yep. I'm sorry.
Mersh's eyes are subversive. I think cross-eyed people have a lot to give us.
So he accused you of murder, and now he's going back to childish insults?
It's always, everybody always says the cross. You, Owen, you and Jovi Val have the same comic timing and the same comic depth.
Oh, lazy.
And the same thought on Jews, really, if we're going to be honest.
Oh, lazy.
Okay, that's fine. Whatever, you got me.
But the thing is, he's realizing now what he did was fucked up. He was wrong. I want to get. Man, this is really long. We can't play the whole thing. I'm going to skip ahead just a little bit.
What about Mersh's dead mother, huh? Does he not have a dead mother? I said, I feel he has some sort of fucking break in his head. Old people, I do subconsciously, and we can just.
And by the way, it's breaking in and out because his stream was going in and out. But remember something: he made the accusation on YouTube, deleted it, but then he went to another site, a different one, because he never wants to admit he's wrong, right? And even when he admits he's wrong, he's still going, but I'm still kind of right, you know? No, Owen. No, Owen. This game's over. The game is over now for you. You can't make these things, Owen. You know who crossed the line? You crossed the line. When you accused Mike of hiring people. Like Mike hired Agent fucking 47 to go kill you. You're insane, Owen. You're a crazy person.
Like I was Stringer Bell popping in and telling Avon, hey, listen, we need to kill a senator. And Avon's like, nah, man, you fucking nuts. No, I'm not some hitman, Owen. I'm sorry.
Just make them fucking normal. I'm kind of passionate about it. It's almost like a dog that's been beaten, and they're just like, and
like
you
George.
just pay somebody.
Like George, like your dog?
Cuckula called him Agent 147.
Are you saying, Owen, that I exhibit many of the same symptoms that your dog George has? That abused dog?
Patiently, just do not let that be the thing. You see, No More News went on InfoWars. Ugh. Another one bites the dust, I see.
So jealous.
Mersh might be a...
And by the way, No More News. Let me put something else there too. No More News is all like, oh, you guys, I like what you guys are all about, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, okay, man, whatever. I'm cool. And I was talking to him, and I was like, hey, man, do you ever like, you ever want to be on the show? Let us know. Whatever, we'll be on your show. I don't care. He goes, I can't do that right now. I'm trying to talk to Owen Benjamin. I'm trying to, trying to get him on. No, that's fine. But then I don't care. But my point is like, he's already burned you. He's already burned him now because you went on InfoWars.
I love the jealousy with Owen though. Like it's like
you're not allowed to be on our show because the machine
moves on.
Come on, man.
He sees how the machine moves on.
Yeah.
And that's it. It's just, he got bumped and then now it's like, oh yeah, they're against me. This guy that's my friend, I can't be friends with him if he's on Info. Why not? Do you understand, Owen? This is a business. We can pretend like it's not, but unlike these other fucks, we have been honest with you from day one. This is a business. This is market share. All these people are fighting over market share. We're fighting over market share too. We happen to be a little more honest than these people, in my opinion. But we're not. We're not like we're truth and justice seekers. Revenge of the Sith. Truth is to fight the justice. Fight fucking the. We're just doing a comedy show. We happen to have some, some certain sympathies with certain right wing stuff. But like as far as this kind of shit, this whole like you can't go on there, man, because control like people are just trying to get their follower counts up and build their brand. You have to expose yourself to different people that way.
Yep.
Cum dump.
What?
That's not very nice. That's what got Mersh in this place. Say Mersh didn't send Alan then. I think Mersh sent Alan. But I mean, who cares? I don't care.
Now you don't care?
I care, you motherfucker. I care because you're lying. You're making a fucking straight up accusation. That's him not wanting to back down from his fucking lie. That's what that is. That is him being a pussy ass, no fucking honor having, big tittied faggot. That's what that is. That's him not wanting to go. You know what? I did make an accusation. It doesn't matter. It mattered a lot when you were crying for 5 minutes earlier.
Not
you
earlier.
Fucking liar.
Not earlier. A minute before this.
Right, that's what I
Not
Correct.
just earlier.
Right.
But you were just screaming about it. It's not
Fuck
like
you, Owen.
It's not even like he slept on it.
You phony piece of shit. You faggot. How dare you? What does it matter? It mattered because you're falsely accusing us of something that is highly illegal. Fuckface. You big-titted idiot.
Alan's he's whacking off in his car.
What were you going to say?
No, go ahead. Go, because I want to get to
I'm skipping ahead.
We got to get through a lot of this. So
I'm going to skip ahead because then we got to end the show soon. I got to skip ahead a little bit.
Mersh isn't gay, but his mouth is.
His bears are really funny too. Like I want to just really quick. I want to say how funny they are.
Yeah.
Rogan loves men. Let's talk about something else. Ask me any questions, and then I'm going to go hang out with my wife.
Let's talk about something else because I don't want to bring up what I just did because I'm a fucking phony.
He wants Sidekick's Bear's job. I would stream with Mersh.
Oh, no, he wants it so bad.
I want to do Nightwave Radio. I want to talk to him about, why he hasn't been loved enough.
Oh, see what I
You're
mean?
slurring a lot. Hey, Mike, let me ask you a question. Would you like?
Kombucha. That kombucha is really
Yeah. Would you like Owen to grace you with his presence on Nightwave? No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. It kind of seems like he realized the big fucking shit he did, and he's trying to go, "Hey man, we'll be cool. We'll play it up." No.
I'm being the cool guy now.
No.
Joke's on you, Owen. You just made me come. Favorite piano piece? Shostakovich. Z, love him. So you like Mersh now. The word isn't like, it's love. What do you think of the Russo?
Whoa. Sorry, I got to back
Wait, you wanted Mersh here. Let's do this live stream now. I can't now. I'm waiting the plane. It's 8:12 and my wife wants to watch Sopranos.
Because he knew I was going to rip his
But I
goddamn
will.
face off on my show.
By the way, it's 8:12. My wife wants to watch Sopranos. It's been famously out for 20 years. You can watch it, whatever.
Flat Mersh theory. No, I got to get geared up for the
What does that even
Mersh
mean?
stream.
No.
Because
Stop.
this is-
Stop. That's unacceptable. I'm not even mad about the harassing and you accusing me of crimes I didn't commit and you potentially putting me in a situation where your bears might come hurt me. Fuck all that. That joke was unacceptable. You shouldn't. This is the difference between your audience and ours. We wouldn't have went, flat Owen theory. We would have been like, the fuck does that?
I would end the show.
You need to be punished. Our audience is awesome because we punish them when they're not funny. And you know what? A lot of them are just really good and funny. And a lot of them now they're self-policing. So somebody will go, hey, what about a flat Mersh theory, huh? In our audience, they'll fucking
eat you
they would
alive.
have eaten you alive for that fucking line. There's no room for that kind of shit in this community. That's unacceptable.
Executive would have kicked you out of our Discord
Executive who fucking literally came to your house
and beat you up with a bat.
This is some epic shit. Alan Powell is 3 miles away. No, he isn't. Alan Powell isn't coming anywhere near me.
He's
just trying to whack off in his car. Twist ending, Mersh's mom is alive, and he's actually the dead one. I wouldn't be surprised these days, man. I'm dead serious.
What
does that mean?
These people are just babbling.
What does that mean? Explain yourself, stupid.
Mersh love intervention. Because this is how I feel in museums. Become beautiful. Let's make art beautiful again. Let's love our Mershmallows. Pope Benedict to resign because he wasn't liberal. I have absolutely no idea. He needs to be immersed in community. Good call made by Jim Bob. He's too alone. What's your favorite state? Mine's Mershington. Yeah, Mershington's a good state.
So they're doing laughing
They're
jokes.
doing Mersh puns. They're Mersh puns, like Mershington, like
Jesus Christ, man.
George Mershington, you know,
This is so embarrassing.
crossed the Mershaware River. He's so mad. I'm mad too, but what are you gonna do?
Your thoughts on Chernobyl? Total bullshit. Are ripped jeans gay? Depends if they were ripped by a bear or if you did it intentionally to look gay.
Ripped by a
Ripped
bear
jeans
while
are
he's trying to
gay.
suck
Yeah,
your cock?
not if they're authentically ripped. What if you ripped them working? Who's your favorite Avenger? I'm not gay.
everything about him's gay, huh? About being gay.
Is there a woman out there for Mersh? Yes. What do you think of the Pet Goat short films? Never seen it. I'm not a homosexual. Do you guys have peaches? Yes. Can you start a dating app? No. I'm in Vancouver, too close to gay Portland. Why is the Pope in hiding? I don't know. I don't care about the Pope. Rapid fire round is my favorite. Me too. Why did the New York Times cover up the Holodomor? Because they're Jews. He needs to be baptized by immersion. Yes, he does. You convinced me about the moon landing. Good. It's about time. Ripped jeans are gay casually. Have you thought about Freemasons? Kind of. They're like the deltas of creepy people. What do you think of Gen Z? Love them. So you like Mersh now. The word isn't like, it's love.
You just
What do you think of the Mersh
The word is
situation
not love. It's backtracking. It's panicking. It's probably getting off YouTube and immediately realizing the legal culpability of what you just said. That's all it is.
All right, we got to wrap up, man.
We'll see you motherfuckers tomorrow.
Why that? Why'd
You
start-
sons of bitches.
I don't even get it.
You cocksuckers.
Nightwave tonight?
Yeah, I'll be there, guys. How can I not? How long we got left on this fucking platform? Might as well
Nightwave.
ride it out, right, baby? Woo! I'm not going to prove him right. Oh, you're not going to do your streams? I'll be there tonight, pussy.
Subscribe to Daywave, youtube.com/Daywave Radio. I'm going to make a Dlive tonight for that, too, so I'm all set.
Can I also promote dlive.tv/Nightwave Radio?
There you go.
I really need 200. We easily got to 200 on this channel.
Oh, yeah.
But I need 200 for partner status. So go on over
And
there.
by the way, for everyone's like, open the chest. Okay, I'm going to show you something because I really want you guys to understand that this isn't me trying to rip you off or opening the chest. Okay, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to put this on the main screen. Let me pause it. I am clicking the chest, right? You're looking at me clicking the chest, everybody watching on DLive. I try to hit distribute rewards, it's not letting me. When I click this, it says you have to wait, and then it's erroring out NAN hours before opening another chest. I've never opened a chest before.
So there you go.
So as you
they're
can see,
wrong.
I would love to open this chest for you guys. More than breathing, as a matter of fact.
Yes, but it doesn't seem to be happening.
But it is not allowing me to. Hopefully tomorrow I'll fix whatever the chest issue is. Okay? Use the app. Really? So now I need to. Oh, these people. Okay, you know what? I will do that. I will do that. Here's what I'm going to do. While I exit
Why
out.
can't you open up the chest, dude?
While I exit out.
Why do you hate the audience?
While I exit out.
Why do you hate everybody?
I
in
will
the
open the
audience?
DLive app.
Why do you resent our audience?
I will open it and I will, even while the music is playing, don't worry about it. I will figure it out.
No, it's fine. These people, they wanted a thing and you want to deprive them of that thing because you don't like them.
Mike,
It's
you're
fine.
not helping.
It is what it is.
You're
Royce
not
is
helping.
trying to send people to literally kill your families.
Whoa!
And you aren't doing a thing about it.
I am not doing that. Please don't say that I'm doing that. That seems like a weird thing to say.
Does it anymore?
Distribute rewards. Did I do it?
Oh, yeah, it did. Look at that.
Yes!
I collected.
Apparently, you got to use the app. There you go. There you go, guys. I did it. I did it. No, I did it. If you want to help us out, of course, patreon.com/we're not sorry. Become
You're
a
welcome,
patron.
guys. I did
please.
the thing you wanted.
I did it. Do not take it from me. YouTube.com/Daywave Radio. I'll be making a DLive too. Probably be Daywave Radio as well. Subscribe there if you can. The chest is open. I guess you got your shit now, right? It worked? Did it work?
Yes,
It worked.
I didn't get anything, though.
Luckiest followers. Wyatt Earp got 18. Vampire Frog 11. Iris Sis 8. VCR Funeral 6. And Mahala Hala 5.8. There you go. I did it, and I will do it every day. Now that I know how this works. Thank you,
We
everybody.
should
for
probably
listening.
next time wait till there's a lot. So, guys, don't be gay.
You have to do it once a show.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's stupid.
Yeah. So I got to do it at the end of every show. All right, guys. Thank you. I'll remember. Don't worry. YouTube.com/Daywave Live. Let me check the Streamlabs. That way I don't look like a fucking asshole for forgetting that. It's so much stuff to remember. Let me check.
Litecoin's been like, woof.
$2. Daniel says Owen would not come on. He knows it would be a blowout of the century and a true thing of beauty. And Olive Dane, $50. Wow, thanks. Save White Fang. Save George.
Save White Fang.
Thank you, guys. We will be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. Daywave Radio. Until then, take it easy, guys.